Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cursed by the Misery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse Starred by the Change Transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark the RPG, everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight: bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. With me I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lyra, our half of the Megas, played by Julie. Hello, welcome.
Let's kill this ghost.
I'm Marty, our changeling warlock, played by Cookie. Hello, welcome.
There's something strange in this neighborhood.
Next up, there was our chiefly bar, played by Adrian. Hello, welcome.
Hello, we are here.
And certainly not least, we got Thad, the Shadowy Nazi Rogue, played by Woodgod. Hello, hello.
Good, the truth.
Yeah, let's definitely kill the ghost.
What happened last time, gang? What happened? Cookie is not allowed to answer.
Why?
Oh wait, it's not. I didn't add it. Oh shit, I didn't.
It's
add
not
it.
there.
You went through the maze.
No, you should suffer
We went
as I
through
have
the maze. The maze fucked with all of our minds. And after solving riddles, we have acquired the crests to open the gate to the what's it called? The
It was like.
I mean, I can
part
read
of
it
me
off
wants
of
to
the
say
actual
dead
thing.
people
'Cause, like,
storage crypt.
Yes.
I think it's kind of funny to read it straight from how Cookie wrote it. So would you guys
okay,
mind if I
let's-
just did it?
You know, you do it.
Oh no!
Do it.
Okay, here we go.
Go
Here
ahead.
we go. Ready? It's time for spooks down in Barovia, and Team Trauma answers the call by going into the creepy hedge maze, heavy with mist, in the hopes of finding answers about the mysterious curse affecting Fidetov Manor and its surrounding area. Whilst traversing the hedge maze, in the hopes of finding a way inside the building located at its center, Team Trauma each get a quote-unquote visit by some sort of figure from their dark past. Starting off, Illyria heard a call for help from Dmitri, Strahd's dead twin brother.
Sergei?
Question mark.
Sergei?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, Sergei. Wrong. And Titania's actual fiancé. Seeing how only she heard these calls, Illyria elected to ignore them and went off on her not-so-merry way. A bit late, our party encountered a fountain, believed it to hold one of two crests required to enter the Vidatov's vault. Nyx pushes the button at the center of the well, triggering a riddle. Nyx answers the riddle correctly, and after an explosion of confetti, get the first crest. Oh. Going to the other side of the hedge maze, Nyx sees a vision of Kelvin burning and understandably does not take it too well, reminding Hamatia of her impending doom, and goes off into the distance edgily. But up next, in the maze of not fun, is a pot of flowers, yay, but it has faces of a lot of dead people from everyone's past staring back at them. Not yay. Everyone gets either mildly severely disturbed, especially Casimir, who still feels the burden of all the elves he, in his mind, let down weigh on him. The party finds the second fountain with the second riddle, which Illyria cracks. And so the party has the key of the Fidetovs and two crests, which, to their understanding, is enough to gain access to the Fidetov's fortune.
Whoa.
Whilst heading back to the gate, though, Hamartia sees the spirits of all the children who were made into pie by Mother Dearest. The pie she later sold to the unsuspecting people of Valaki. Understandably, she freaked out, but through the combined forces of Thad and Illyria, they managed to calm her down. After finally reaching the gate and going through it, Thad sees a vision of his mother and start having a heated argument which did not end well. Now that all the members of Team Trauma have been reminded of said trauma, they are finally ready to enter the vault. They go inside the building, then downstairs, and unlock the pathway into the Fidetov's fortune, which is, by all accounts, fucking huge. The very much dead Lady Marilena, in all of her ghostly glory, waited for us when she promptly attacked us, and so the fight begins and the session ends.
Totally wizard!
I should get
Fucking
inspiration.
wonderful.
Yeah, I should get inspiration for the writing.
I think you should.
Nix, you should get inspiration for that fucking read, though.
Yeah, I think both of you should get it.
Next, that was an unmitigated character assassination attempt. Thank you.
Also, let's keep our names correct. It's Sergey.
Oh, that's the names!
As Amosite says, there's not 3 identical brothers. Okay. Thank you all. Well,
Oh, no,
thank you.
I need to be
Amy.
serious now, shit!
Plot was like, Illyria, like, Tatiana wasn't supposed to marry Sergei, but the third brother.
And you keep on going.
I am Valerie, the third Bontarovich brother. And I'm Ivan the fourth.
Okay, but now, let's focus up.
Then they all fight over Illyria. That would be hilarious.
I'm like a little sibling battle royal.
Just a reverse harem visual novel.
But it's
Okay.
like all straws.
The warped, transparent, wistful mirror of Lady Marilena Fedotov, matriarch of the Fedotov estate and daughter of the infamous architect Lord Artemis Fedotov, is furious. Something happened to her earlier. She faintly remembers something strangling the light out of her from within. The audacity! Some villain is trying to end her respectable and noble life before she finds her natural due. Her life? Her life was being taken by a degenerate, no-life bastard? Some idiot somewhere thought that you could get the better of her. Oh, no, 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 no. She would not give them the satisfaction. She is, after all, better than they all are. No, she simply refuses to die. She demands more time. She deserves it. And what does she see when she opens her eyes again? After she has successfully thwarted death, the very ugly faces of those who wish to take what is hers. Thieves, vagrants, murderers. She will teach them some respect and fulfill her sacred duty. Their filthy hands will never touch the Fedotov treasure over her dead body. That strange swirl of black mist that you saw before cascades ominously around her ghostly form, in rhythm with the broken sentences, shouts, and whispers emanating from her. Broken pieces of her past, plucked from her memory and then vomited out in random length and out of order. But within all of that blabber is also her inner monologue, and it becomes quite clear to you as her face twists in her wrath, her ghostly form glides over the damp crypt floor towards you, that she considers you the worst kind of scum, and she shall not suffer your presence any longer. Let's roll some initiative.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Nice, 21,
Oh.
but
Good
Jesus
job, guys.
Christ, guys!
Is this a surprise round?
No. Yes, of course I had a surprise round. No, just kidding. Of course. And Casimir got a 19, so... We gotta get Soul out here, right? Or do you have Soul?
I know,
dismissed?
no. Soul is in his soul pocket.
Okay. Anything else we need to have on the screen? No? Okay.
Hope and a prayer.
Thad, what is your... No, your dex is definitely higher than Nick's, so no problem.
Delia is faster than
You didn't
me.
do that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. Illyria is definitely faster than Amardia. Okay, so we are in perfect alignment. Whoa! Okay, Illyria, you stare down Merlina. Her ghostly form, gliding towards you, both of her hands kind of outstretched, and she's calling you a thief. What do you want to do?
That's not what we're here for, but you clearly don't want to talk. So Illyria is going to go forward a little. Do I have to do the thing again? I always feel silly when I do the thing.
No, you can just bring out the sword and say as an action.
I mean, it is the second time, so
Yes.
tyranny is never an acceptable necessity in a cruel world. I vow to enforce this will with this sword in hand, even if my flesh may rend and my skin burn in its light.
Woo!
And as a bonus action, as she says that, because I don't think she used it in the other fight, there's like this little glow in her eyes as like she gives herself a +2 to her AV, right?
Oh yeah. You're using your martial sprint?
Yes.
Alright, you activate your soul to give yourself a magical kind of armor. Woo! Man, this is a winners. Okay, that's an action, that's your movement. Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's all.
Okay. Hamatia.
Hamatia would move Matia will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. Like just stick close to the wall. No, over here is fine. And she'll say, hey, so don't come out, but we're killing a ghost. And she is going to let out a single golden tear, which will gently flow to the opposite end of the room. And there will apparate a giant elk. So it's supposed to be giant.
What? A giant oak?
Elk.
Elk! Oh!
Right there.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah, I
never
needed
do
to
that
make a
again.
spell check. I need to make a spell check. That's 21 on my check. And the elk that you see doesn't seem like your regular nice old elk. It's like an albino elk. And on his fur you can see various markings of like autumn leaves, very similar to the markings that Martia has on her horns, but they are like actually painted in like these really cold yellows and reds and oranges. And also along his actual horns there are like almost identical carvings, and his two eyes are one blue and one green, almost exactly like a Martia. And so I'm gonna operate him over here because I have like a 12-meter range here.
Okay, but you soon. Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And so you all
yeah.
know, like mechanically, that the teal kind of lights is a magical wall for which you cannot like summon anything within or go through the thing. So
Oh, it's like a
Yes, yes.
it's a force thing.
basically.
Alright, cool.
But he still has like a clear line of sight over this.
Yes, for sure. It's
Okay,
see
cool.
through. The wall is see through.
Cool.
Glowing
Okay.
but see through.
So I need to roll initiative for Mr. Elk over here.
Yes.
So let me do it. Where did my character sheet go? No! Oh, big playing Fire Emblem whilst you're playing Frostmark.
It's a +2. It's a
What?
+2. It's a +2.
Okay, let's go. 11 on Mr. Elk.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
Bonus action. She's gonna send a golden butterfly in its healing form, like,
Okay.
and it's going to put it over here in the center,
The
like next to the
of binding.
the
Absolutely.
python of healing.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Yeah. What's up though?
Okay, awesome. Wow, a lot of things. All right.
Yeah.
Now, Thad.
And the Chad.
Alright, I'm gonna kneel down and take on my sick ass crossbow. Gonna aim it down.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
Gonna fire your laser.
I'll fire my crossbow. Blah!
You know. But you need to do a cool combat roll beforehand, or it doesn't work. You know?
Damn it. So does a 17 hit?
A 17 does indeed hit. It goes through her form and bounces against the wall behind her.
Does the repeating crossbow not magical?
It has an enchantment on it. It's Coptic runes and everything on top of it.
Even so, it goes right through.
Yes, indeed it does.
Alright.
Fired your laser.
I should have fired my laser. I'm gonna put it away, take out my short swords, and move next to Illyria.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's my turn. And yeah, that's my turn.
Let's
Okay.
hope that sword is gonna do something.
Technically you can only draw one of your swords because you got three free item
I have the feet
interactions.
thing.
Oh, you got it. Yes. Sorry. Carry on. Nyx.
Seeing everyone jump into the fray, Nyx takes a look at this ghost and has a quick think before biting his lower lip and resolving to himself he will dash forward
Okay.
to here. And you can see his soul mark flaring up as he's running, like leaving a trace of light, golden light. And he weaves some of his hands in the air. And when he reaches there, he steps out and like braces his hands out in front of him, and he will cast
Oh.
protection from soul aspects invertedly.
Okay. Let me see. You're right. You got the scroll, right?
No.
No,
Nyx
you
knows
can't-
this.
Oh, you know. Okay.
Soul check. I lose a soul.
Oh,
It's,
stop losing souls, Nyx!
it's soul consumption anyway.
What? No, it's not.
Uh,
Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Soul
Yes.
consumption. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So
I
you create a
have
2-meter radius, 4-meter tall cylinder, a magical energy centered on a point on the ground you can see within range. Choose one of the following types: creatures, celestial elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Okay. You choose, of course, fae.
I'm dead.
Chosen type in the following ways: the creature can't willingly enter the center cylinder. The creature tries to teleportation or inter-realm travel to do so. Must succeed. P-man saving throw. The creature has disadvantage attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be shard, frightened, and possessed by the creature. Oof. Okay, so you're basically casting it. All right. Yes. Yeah, 2-meter radius, indeed. Inter-realm travel to do so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Berlena's voices are gonna come out in a chorus of different kind of insults that she has said in her life. All of them are pretty posh, rather long tirades, and it kind of ends with the, "What is this? Ah, blast it!"
It's nothing personal. You just seem a little bit upset. And as Nyx does this, he does a flourish with his jacket, and he will do his protective pump.
That even too.
Offering 10 health, temporary hit points to his comrades, and half the movement if they wish.
Okay, let's go, let's go. Yeah, Amatia takes a little skip over here.
Okay.
So
Um,
does this thing you cast do anything to us?
Sorry?
The thing you cast. does-
Yeah, you get 10 temporary hit points.
Yes.
No, I mean the thing you cast around her. That doesn't do anything to us, right?
No, she just can't escape. And
Oh,
attacks
yeah,
done from outside of that would be done at disadvantage. Yeah.
What is interesting here, though, is the inter-realm travel. As a ghost, I mean, she can enter the ethereal realm, but she needs to do a pre-man saving throw to go through it. Right, against your... Okay, spell save DC. Yes, okay. So, Casimir is having the cold sweats.
Oh, Casimir, that's your ghost, man.
And
I feel like ghosts are a little bit of a touchy subject for him.
And he's gonna like walk a little bit forward, a little bit in a trance, and just stare at Marilena and be basically in another world in his mind. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Man saving throw. Because she's gonna try to butt against the confines of the prison. She rolled a 19.
Oh my god, seriously?
That's so unfortunate.
It is.
But it stays there for an hour, so at least she cannot
Yeah, I can
enter
move
that.
in and out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's a safe space.
she's gonna move up against like the let's go this way. The confines of the prison and kind of like try to push through. Like the dark swirling mists around her kind of erode a little bit the barrier for her, and she kind of flickered through it. Ends up over here, and she is as this happens, there's going to be a chorus of different screams that she has done throughout her whole life that kind of coalesce in this ear-shattering, disharmonious, piercing sound. I need you all to make me a vitality saving throw.
Oh no. Vitality.
Vitality.
No.
Casimir looks like he's seen a ghost. Good one, him. Good one.
Oh wait, I think it's actually...
That is my newly founded inspiration.
Wait, what is... Why is it a plus?
Nope.
Oh wait.
Oh no.
I need to re-roll that. Apologies. Yeah, that should be
Casimir
that.
was
That's a 12.
That's 12. It's a 12 for Casimir as well. Okay. So, Illyria failed.
Wait a minute.
Maria failed.
Give me a second.
And
What does
Casimir.
Indomitable do?
You were able to re-roll one saving throw, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is it once per short rest or long rest? I don't know.
It's once per long rest, but I don't think... I haven't used it because my dumbass forgot about it and used my inspiration instead last time.
No. Well, you want to use it?
Nope.
Okay, no. And, the elk also needs to do it.
But if I lose concentration, it doesn't matter because it goes away, so. Maybe.
No, you won't lose the concentration. Yeah, well, then
Okay.
it's
You
a
would
possibility.
die.
No, if it was like a standard. If it was like
It's not a
standing
standard. It's not a standard.
Okay. Vitality we said.
Mhm.
Oh man, the giant elk is surprisingly not that doable. Okay.
You die from anxiety all the time, you know?
Nope.
Oof, okay, that's a fail as well. Okay.
Right, I'm good.
Wait, did Nyx is the only one who saved?
No, third as well.
Save? Oh, that's it.
Yes. So, Nyx said you the scream kind of pulsates through your brain, and fighting against it, actually you end up hurting yourself. You gain 21 psychic damage.
What's the psychic damage?
Casimir, Hamartia, Illyria, and the elk, you feel slightly weakened. You don't know how, but there's certainly something that has grasped onto you, and there's this tiny amount of like dark mists that are starting to pool around your feet.
Oh, good. One of the psychic damage was the good thing. Okay, cool. It's good.
All right. Now it's the elk turn. What does the elk want to do?
Elk is going to go. And just. How much movement does he actually have? I should have thought. Just 12 meters. Yeah, let's just go over here. Prepare for charging. And yeah, he's going for the kill.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear that like this elk doesn't actually do elk noises. He does what Hamartia thinks elk noises are.
Oh.
Oink.
So Nyx is like, this is an elk, and you're right, this isn't an elk. So yeah, so she's gonna charge him. So he's gonna do like a ram attack now. He's just gonna try to grow the ghost. And I will remind you that this is like magical gore damage because of me being beloved by the Earth best girl. Okay, so there'll be 19 hit.
Yes, a 19 definitely hits.
Cool. So he gets this much magical gore damage plus because you know it's like he's charging.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he gets 29 points of gore damage. Let's go.
Oh my god. Yeah, interestingly enough, this time the horns kind of penetrate the ghostly form of Marlena, kind of piercing through some of the like the ectoplasm, making some of it like fall away from her body, making all of her like slightly smaller than she's used to, and it is another kind of scream of pain in a disharmonious choir.
Oh, come on.
It's still big.
It might be huge.
No, it's huge. It is
Okay.
huge.
Then I got bad news. It doesn't fit in between here.
So dumb. Wait,
Here
does
is the-
That's fine. That's
It has
still
that-
adjacent.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah, okay.
That still works.
That works.
Yeah, it there's just like a giant ass here, okay.
Thing is, like, if he's that much within the bubble, if there's something about being charmed or possessed, that would be erased or frightened.
No.
Okay.
There's no such.
Its head is not in the bubble, so...
Okay, alright. Now it's Lyria.
Illyria like fit through you.
No. Needs to be at least half of a square. But it will be difficult terrain. I mean, you can still make it through, but yeah, it's difficult.
Damn it. So it would be.
I think if it's
Tuesday.
huge, you can go through it because it's like 2 spaces above you, so you can be in its space.
Is that how it works?
You can't end your turn in space, but you can go through it without difficulty.
Even if it's like 2.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just one size above you, you can't go through it. But 2
Okay,
sizes,
then-
you're like going through its legs.
Can I move
Yeah.
here?
Okay.
And we had a short rest, right?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
As a bonus action, Illyria is going to cast Hunter's Mark on Marlena.
Okay.
So there's just like this like slight shimmer again. I don't know. And Illyria's just gonna
Let's go.
try to hit her. I think it's another +1 because I have the sword. Does it matter damage-wise? Okay, so
Let's dig. Himself in his confusion.
Hello! I'm.
Do you need help?
I'm still connected. Hi.
Yes,
Okay. Wait, whose turn is it? Is it Illyria?
Illyria.
yeah,
Right.
it's fine. That should be right. Yikes.
As unfortunate, yeah. The first one, Merlina kind of dances out of the way, but you see where she's going, so she get like a backhanded strike at her
Well,
for the second one.
I'd like to action surge. So
Let's go!
Okay.
Action surge! Let's go!
Stab it with light!
Light stabbing!
15 and 28.
All right, 3 of the attacks hit. Holy shit!
Okay. The
Plus
damage-
2. Right, for flanking.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Wait,
Oh,
if I
then-
get a +2 on them,
Then
that's
all
gonna
of
be
them
the-
hit. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
What
Let's
was
hammer
the
the
damage
shit out of him!
sword? Radiant damage instead of slashing damage. When you hit an undead with that, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Ooh,
Yeah,
spicy.
Oh,
very spicy.
That's a lot of damage!
It's not
That
like this
is a lot of damage, so that's...
one of the 3 legendary, items of this campaign. No.
Yeah, that's like 4d8, but because she's undead, it would be
1,000,000,000.
8d8?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Am I doing this right?
I mean, it's 2d8 for each hit. So you have hit 4 times. So
Yeah.
8d8 plus
Plus
your,
the extra.
plus your modifiers.
Times 4, yeah.
Times 4. What's 8 times 4? No, 9 times 4 is...
The 36.
Jesus fuck! And then another Hunter's Mark is... These 6s, right?
Yes.
It could be, yeah.
I hope I did this right.
That's some pretty optimal damage. Holy shit.
See?
We thought the boss was Mariella, but in truth it was Illyria all along! Holy shit! What's so much damage?
I end my turn.
Good for you!
That's a lot of ones.
Holy
It's quite low.
Fuck.
Right, so low, fuck.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, you basically cut off a limb. A ghostly limb. She just loses a leg. It's just gone from her body, and she just this piercing shout. My leg! What you did to my leg? I thought we were friends. This is so
Can't
uncool.
hear that.
Oh god, I'm so high pitched.
Your
She
microphone
calls
just
you
cancelled.
uncool and says she thought you guys were friends.
So uncool.
Yeah.
You seem confused. Do you want it to kill us?
I mean, this is like among everything else she is saying. It's really
Yeah, I
hard
know,
to-
I know.
yeah, she just comes out like a mumbled like mess, and it's just a part of it. Meridia, what you want to do?
Yes, Mrs. Ham. Oh wait, that doesn't sound right. We'd like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And she is going to point to Mariella and say, "You're dead. You're a failure. Just give up. Everything you've built will crumble into dust," and cast vicious mockery on her. So she is mocking her viciously. DV is gonna be, if I remember, it's composure, and the DV is 15.
Yeah, no, that's a 10.
No, so she is viciously mocked, which means she will have disadvantage on the next attack, and she takes 5 points of sage damage.
She's gonna look at you and say, "You have no right! Shut it, commoner!"
She will transport the little butterfly over here as a bonus action. That's her turn.
Alright, Thad,
Right. So
your view is a little bit blocked here if you want to try the
Little
crossbow
bit.
again.
The giant
Yeah.
doesn't do it. The giant will cast.
so the elk I can't send in the elk space. Right?
You can move through it. You can't
end your turn
turn.
Yes.
there.
Gotcha.
Like it's pretty big, so you can like dash like between the legs or something.
You can like do a cool slide underneath it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, with my 2 short swords out, I'm gonna run and just kind of power slide under the elk
Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Power
and
slide!
stop right next to Merlina. And I'm gonna just fucking go to town.
Heck yeah.
First attack with my short sword. Damn it.
She looks at you, laughs, and dodges out of the way.
Second
it's-
attack. Oh, and that's nat 20 on my regular short
Double
sword.
nat. Oh
On
my
the regular
God.
short
Oh
sword.
Oh
no!
my god.
God.
I mean, it is a crit. Can we like make it?
Max
No,
damage.
the regular short sword doesn't. The ectoplasm that she is kind of made up of doesn't react at all to your non-magical short sword.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
and
You
check.
just go
Buckets.
through.
I look at her. And I action surge.
Let's go! Let's go! Action,
I
sir!
stab her
Let's
another
go!
time.
Alright, do it.
God fucking damn it.
Wait.
That's a crispy 2. Wow. Nope.
No, sadly, she dances out of the way. Like she is like waltzing a little bit, like she does this, waltz dance steps, and just dances around your blade and is giving you a flirtatious little wink. Okay,
I put away my normal short sword.
that's fair. All right, Nyx. Back to you.
Is that everything that Thad wanted to do?
I assume so.
That is everything I can do. Yes.
Just look at your sword, like, depressingly. Okay. I think, given what has happened with her scream, Nyx, like, is going to get into a position where you can see everyone, like, even through the legs of the elk. And say, we're going to need this. And his soul mark flares up as he casts Bless on Hematia,
Ooh.
Illyria, and Thad, and then he jumps into his own bubble. Boop.
Okay. Get the angel wings.
And as a bonus action, Nyx calls out to Illyria and says, "That was a fucking good hit. Fucking do it again!" And gives her bardic inspiration.
Ooh, okay. What was it? Anybody else who had it? It was Illyria, Hamardia, Thad.
It's just 3 people.
Okay,
Yep,
then it's
that's
just
less.
okay. Casimir is going to start to wake up out of his slumber. He's actually going to call out, "What are you doing? Stop! You're hurting her!"
No shit.
Marlena is gonna look at you, Illyria, and says, "You're kinda pretty. I like you." Whoop.
Oh no.
And she is gonna seep
Get into the
into
bubble!
your into your flesh, into
Can
your
I take an attack of
bones.
opportunity because she went out of my...
Yeah,
Yes.
Moose taking.
Yes,
You get like a save on this.
Moose is also taking attack of opportunity.
Moose.
Moose.
Okay, do this.
It's a 16 hit!
Alright!
Elk is gonna do the other attack, not the ram, the
Okay.
stomp attack. Hacking stomp, as some of us like to say.
Heckin' stomp. Heckin' stomp.
No, it's not hacking stomp, it's 20 minutes.
Oh no, it's not. She is too fast for that. Okay, so Illyria, I need you to do a presence saving throw, but you do so at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Get to the bubble!
Is Bless also on saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
As well as inspiration.
So you roll once with Bless, and you roll again with Bless. Take the lowest.
Oh, okay.
I believe in you. Yay? Okay, we're good, we're fine.
I
it's
still have the
disadvantage.
inspiration,
Yeah.
so I'd like to add that. What's the inspiration?
D6.
Come on! No!
15.
That's one too little.
Oh!
Oh no. Well, I did everything I could.
So, Illyria, you're aware of everything that is going on around you, but you have no control over your body. Yes, you do.
Alright.
But-
Why does this feel familiar?
But you can try to wrestle back control at the end of your turns.
Okay.
Yeah. But I still act on my turn. Yeah, okay. So that's all. Okay, so, Marilla sinks into Illyria's body, and there seems to be like a second or two of kind of fight between the two, but then kind of the features of Illyria relaxes, and she takes a little bit more of a ladylike kind of stance, and she makes like a mock bow with a flourish and say, "How do I look? Fantastic, not?"
Why do we always go for Illyria?
Damn it, she did just royally fuck her up with a freaking blade of light.
Elk time.
Okay.
You will have to like move around to get through here. Kind of like it.
Yeah, Moose is going to take 4 steps backwards.
here.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to hold his action to charge. What's her face? Mariella. Whenever she comes out of.
Marilena.
Marilena. Fuck! Too many Maris. Whenever she comes out of Illyria's body.
Okay. All right.
But who's up? Moose.
All right then, Illyria. It's your turn. You're incapacitated, but you can still do the saving throw.
Okay.
I will allow you to be blessed, but Marilena will be blessed as well in her attacks.
22?
You still roll with disadvantage.
Yikes. 16.
What? Yeah.
Well, plus D4, so it'll be 19.
Yeah, you still roll with a plus there.
Oh.
Yeah, she is yeeted out.
Oh, Moose!
Moose!
No, you don't!
She stomps her one good leg into the ground and like pouts her mouth. Stop fighting me! Stop! You're the bad ones! Go away!
Look, we're
Moose-
trying! If
Moose
you
is-
want to have a talk now, we can.
Just leave! And she's gonna like shout really loudly that kind of echoes.
Okay.
That's the Murdia's turn now.
It's actually Moose beforehand because he held his action.
Yeah, but how can you get there?
Oh no, he can't. Moose is...
I mean, if the hold action cannot be resolved, then you do not.
Yeah. So Moose is going to be sad.
Moose is sad.
Moose. Okay. Hamatia is saying that her Moosey plan didn't work. We'll look at Mrs. Her. I need to check something. Give you one moment. I'm sorry, spellcasting is hard. Checking something on the official Frostmark wiki where you can find all the things.
Huh?
Yes. Give me a moment. Because I don't remember the specific of a spell that I want to use.
What do you want to cast?
You don't know.
What? I'm trying to help you, man. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to metagame.
Yeah, I'd like to cast Silence.
Yeah.
But I want to see like what's the range. Okay, it's 24 meters. Okay.
It's a and D&D is 120, so it's 24 meters, and then it's a 20-meter radius, so it's
Wait,
like...
it's a 4 meter sphere. Does that mean that the radius is 4 meter or like
Yeah.
the quarter is?
It's a really big bubble.
Okay.
It's a 4-meter radius.
Okay, so I'm gonna start it from here. We just dip. Right, oh man.
Wait, keep
So-
Illyria in it, it's fine.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do it until here. Fad is on spellcaster, so I'm gonna do it over here. No, fake shit, my mouse. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put the silence over here. So what you see Hamatia doing, I think it's concentration, isn't it? Yes, it is
Yes.
concentration. So as she does this, Moose is going to flicker away. Moose! Bye, Moose.
Son Moose. How big was it?
Hamatia is going to take a big fat snot, like blob of snot out of her ear.
Ooh.
She's going to put it in her mouth and then
No.
just flick it. And as she flicks it, it creates this sort of like little bit of like a bubble that just boom apparates over there, and like this huge bubble right out of snot that you can magical snot that you can basically get in and out of pretty handily. But in this bubble of snot, there is no sound as she casts silence.
Alright.
It's not bubble of silence.
Yes.
Marilena is gonna continue like stomping her foot and like point her fingers around and probably say a bunch of obscenities you cannot hear. Haha.
Soul check is good, and Hamatia is going to say, do you... Are you trying to speak? Oh, I'm afraid I can't hear you.
Speak up.
Question, can you hear from inside the bubble?
Nope.
No.
What?
So we just see you
yeah.
trying to saying something, maybe.
It's like you're in a soundproof room, but you're soundproofing from
Gotcha.
yourself as well.
It's like a headphone party. I think that should be able to deal with her little tantrums. Why don't you go finish the job for me then? And that's all done.
Can you make me this ring, Adrian? I'm like struggling over here.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
What color do you like?
Let's go for black, because silence, I don't know, it feels
Black.
appropriate.
That's gonna be really hard to see.
Okay,
Then we go like
whatever you
fish
want,
not.
man. I don't see color.
Yeah, let's go with like it's great.
Gray. Okay.
It's great. Yeah.
So it's 4.
So it's like on this. So the 4 meter.
Yeah.
So no. It goes a little bit more to the left. Like
No,
up
but
left.
I'm doing slides first.
Yeah, calm your tits, it can be
My
adjusted.
teeth cannot become
Like that?
a
without
little bit. No, with that.
Oh, with that. Okay.
Yeah, just without mix. And a little bit more to my southwest. Yeah, like this. So
Okay.
we're like on the border of it. Yeah, great.
Okay.
Yes. That's the Hamadi turn.
Okay, alright. Okay, then we go for that.
All right. So as soon as my my swords kind of missed, and Thad started basically starting to talk obscenities to her, and then the bubble hits right in the middle, and then Keller realizes that he can't scream obscenities at her anymore. That pisses him off even more. And so he's gonna run over here and just try and stab her through the heart.
Yeah, let's go!
Wherever her heart might be.
Do it!
He has no heart.
You don't know. Maybe it's
And that's a
plus 2.
16. Because I get +2.
16 does hit then.
Let's go! Let's
8
go!
damage!
So that's 8 damage plus 8 sneak damage.
Good job. You kind of
That I
walk up
definitely
and kind of
remembered last
stab
time.
her in the back, and her face kind of twists 180 degrees to look at you, and she starts shouting again, which you cannot hear.
Just kind of smile at her and whisper something, but you can't hear it.
Yeah.
I killed Mufasa.
Long live the king!
Gotcha. Nyx will see the 7. He's happy in his bubble, but on the outside, he wants to contribute just as much as everyone else, I guess. Now that everything is up and running, he will do the classic Nixoning, where he produces a soul from his soul mark. It's a golden ball that like operates in his hand, and then it spins into 2 smaller ones as he twins a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Let's go!
Ooh.
Go to the bolt, man!
I'm gonna get the bolt. Okay, so guiding bolt. So I'll do the damage first, the first one, and then add the additional 2nd level.
Do it.
So 18 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and I'll just do the second one because the soul check is fine. Oh, the second one misses. Oh, the first. No, it's with advantage because the first one gives him advantage on the next attack. So it's a critical hit on the second one.
No. What the frick?
Yeah, that's how guiding bolt works.
It doesn't specify like subsequent turns. This is just the next attack roll.
It's the next attack roll.
Yeah.
Self advantage. Okay, so it will be. It's escalated. So this will be. Oh shit! I need to do a lot more calculation here. So the first one.
Calculations.
I need to do another D6 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is included for the first one. So total 15 of that first attack, and then he needs to do another 4d6 for the second one.
Wait, 2 more damage? What?
2 for the first bolt that hit because it's elevated soul.
Okay.
Yeah, you cast it at second level, and then this one would be also 5d6, so it'll be an additional 66 in total
Jeez.
for the crit.
Okay.
So this will be in addition to the 16.
Oh, shit. Whoa, okay, so 31.
31, so 46 radiant damage in total.
No, wait, but you rolled 15 plus the 16. That's 31.
Yeah, so the 15 plus the 16 is 31, and then also the damage from the 15 damage from the
Oh,
first
yeah,
one.
the
So
first
in
one.
total,
Okay, I already did
yeah.
that. Okay.
Okay, yeah. And she is glowing with guiding bolt sparkles.
Ooh, it's like these two, like, golden energy ball kind of bullets kind of created 2 holes in her form that just doesn't want to reconnect. She is more hollow than she was before. She looks down upon her own body and screams and shouts, seems to freak out of like what is happening, and gives you a murderous glance.
Yeah. Cute.
Should we have tried to talk this out? Are we the bad guys?
No. She's a ghost.
Casimir is going to look at Nyx and shout out once again, "Stop, you're hurting her!" And is gonna attack you with an Eldritch Blast.
Me?
Yes.
But why?
With what? What did I do?
Because he's kind of possessed. He's like charmed by her or something.
No.
16
Black
and 22.
shadows. Holy ball, 16 and 22?
Yes.
What's my AV?
What is your AV?
It's 6.
You don't know.
Damn it. I will like shield the first one.
Oh. 9 damage. 9 force damage.
9 force damage.
It's just a force
Got
blast.
it.
But you're like surprised. You hear like Casimir say these Coptic words, and you look at him, and he's not like aiming at the ghost, he's aiming at you. And in the last second, you kind of pull up this shield, but it leaves you weakened at the kind of like at the flank, which this force blast kind of hit you in like in the ribs, and like ooh.
It's a resolve saving throw, yes?
Yes.
Force concentration.
Yes, indeed.
No more blasts.
Ooh,
Oh, we blast. I didn't blast, man. That's dirty.
Yeah.
Okay. Casimir is still sweating, cold sweating, panting heavily. Glazed over kind of eyes. That's his turn. Merlina is gonna look extremely stressed, kind of have her hair out of her intricate hairdo all over the place in this really unkempt kind of look that kind of disgusts her, and she's gonna grasp the necklace that is around her neck, the 3 necklaces made out of pristine and large white pearls that kind of connect in this large golden clasp behind her neck, and in the middle necklace is a huge square emerald. She touches it, it gleams for a moment, flashes green, and coming out of the walls, kind of melding with the stone and stepping out, are 2 stone-like automatons.
Where?
You can't
Oh
see them.
no. Oh no, and just below.
And that's Blue Eyes White Dragon. Gonna roll initiative for them.
Do they look constructy or dead-y?
They look constructy. They seem to be made out of like there's their whole bodies are carved with Coptic runes that shine like a dull kind of green, but their bodies are made out of stone.
Let's go.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay. All right. What is your dex bonus, Amartya?
Why do you need to know?
Because of initiative.
Oh, my dex bonus is a +2.
Okay.
I'm sitting at a lousy 15.
Okay, alright. Then we got Illyria's turn.
I don't think Alea would realize what Casimir is doing.
Yeah.
Not with your back turned, no.
And not
No.
hearing
Not
anything
actually.
either.
Yeah, so Illyria is just gonna do the thing.
Do the thing.
She's gonna use her martial arcanist, so that's a d20 plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Yikes.
Yikes, indeed. She actually doesn't bother to move out of the way.
Nope.
Jesus.
This time, all of your attacks that you unleash on her just slips through her form.
That's my turn then.
Okay. Then we have the stone automatons, or guardians, golems, whatever you want to call them. They're
Shockies.
their footsteps echo through the area, like a heavy stone meets stone. Yeah. Kind of pulls up his their hands. Both of them kind of slap them together into one, and then move their hands apart, which forms this tealish blue spear-like thing from out of its hand, created through magic. It then grasps it with this right hand, the other one with the left, so it mirrors. And then they're both gonna throw this spear made out of pure magical energy, which is connected to an arcane chain. One is gonna target Hamartia, and the other one is
I'm
gonna
gonna
target
use
Nyx.
my reaction to go way on him as my reaction to give him disadvantage.
I wanna go where?
They are unable to be frightened.
It's not a fight and actually, it's not like oh shit. Sure. Sorry.
Yes. No worries. How is that range? Okay, so we're gonna move up.
Why him?
Okay, so against Nyx. 22. And Hamartia, a 19.
19 does hit, unfortunately, it's a shield.
Alright. It deals 12 force damage to you, and you're grappled.
Shit.
And does it also hit you, Nyx?
22. Yeah,
Yes.
22 hits. What do you think I am?
It deals 12 damage to you as well, and you're also grappled. There's like this ghostly, like tealish blue spear that is just stuck in your body. Like these barbs that kind of attach themselves to your very soul, and this chain that kind of attaches to the guardian itself. And you.
And concentration is just resolve, right?
Yes, it was soul saving throw.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes, it's half or 10, whichever is highest.
So 10 is higher, so I'm fine.
Yes. Indeed. Okay, that's their turn. Yeah, Hamartia.
Yeah, Hamatia doesn't think she can insult a stone golem, so instead she'll reach deep down and try to fling at him just primal wind power as she casts a 12-inch blast at him. Let's go! Wind blast!
Wind blast!
That's a natural 20, but 7 points of blast damage.
Whoa! Wait, on the boo? On the thing?
Yeah, this guy.
Alright.
Okay, second one.
7 points of damage.
17, 6 points of wind damage.
This is force damage, right? Yeah.
Yes. Does it look like that the force does more damage than...
No, I just double checked, and no, it does chip away at the stone, you know, chipping off pieces of it and disrupting some of the runes that is on his body, and it was definitely impacted, for sure.
Yeah, and I saw Nyx getting smooshed by a spear.
Well, yes, as well. You heard like a ooh kind of sound, you know.
Yeah, so Amatia will turn to Nyx and say, "We need to survive this," and she is going to send a smaller golden fire beam and cast Healing Word on him. So I need to do a soldier. I'm good. Okay, so you get 24. You get 6 points of healing damage.
Yay!
But as you get 6 points of healing damage, the little butterfly that enters you, this like almost warm, windy, light energy, just ripples off you and goes inside this butterfly. Then it sends another shockwave that ripples to Hamatia, which then sends another shockwave that ripples into Vim, and they send another shockwave that ripples everywhere. As all of you get 7 points of healing damage.
Yeah.
Nyx, you had the 7 extra, not...
Remember that you can't
Yeah.
heal temporary hit points, so. Just to tell.
Nyx never has temporary hit points.
No, I'm just saying to Illyria. I don't think Illyria's taken any damage, yeah.
I know, but they know Fatty.
In secret, I'm always injured.
So, did
I'm
any of the
grappled,
people
so I
who
can't move,
saved
right?
against what she
Yeah.
did take damage?
Okay,
What?
so because I'm...
Yeah.
The thing she did at the beginning, did only the people who saved take damage?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
I
just
know.
cursed.
Yes.
Of Mark Misery.
I mean, I feel pretty cursed already, but thanks.
Okay,
Alright.
that's... she can't move.
You can move closer to the guardian, but
No, thank you. I'm done.
fair. There's no other direction you can move, but closer. Thad.
Fatty Chad!
Alright, so Thad sees the two automatons walking, looks at Amatia, and looks at Nyx, and kind of like, oh, they got this. And I'm just gonna
Watch
stab.
this.
I'm gonna flip my my silvered short sword to reverse grip
Ooh.
and try and slash at the head and stab her through where it comes out the other end in her face.
Wee. Okay. Go for it.
That's a 28.
Your attack hits, but it just goes through. Doesn't deal any damage.
Of the silvered magical short sword?
Indeed.
Huh.
I didn't it do something beforehand?
There's a special mechanics here, but remember that, you know, sometimes the ghost can enter into basically another place of existence, but still can be seen.
Is there any way to differentiate that? Like, do you see her doing anything special when she goes to the Shadow Arm?
Maybe now you're starting to notice it. I might be able to give you like perception checks to like figure out the clues.
Can I try and see it?
Absolutely, make me a perception intelligence. $25. Oh. Okay, so you have been frustrated. So frustrated. And why is it that your attacks sometimes get nullified and everyone else seems to be doing okay? I mean, you understand, you know, the whole magical thing with weapons and all, but is there something else going on here? And the universe just being an asshole to me? But
Most definitely.
but you kind of think back and how it looked like before, and how she's been moving and how she's been looking and how it looked right now. And it's just after touching her necklace that looks rather tangible, actually. The green color of the emerald and the emerald necklace kind of lost its color and kind of faded into that ectoplasm and that green, ghostly, transparent kind of ordeal. And as soon as it did so, it kind of joined with and became like ghost-like. You could not touch her at all. And you realize that Illyria's attacks, even if they missed, she didn't even try to dodge them.
So the necklace right now looks ethereal and not tangible.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
I
but that's
start saying this to Illyria, and then I realize I'm still silent.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, next.
Can we do like a game of charade?
Without a few actions, yeah, maybe. Next, what you want to do?
Well, I'm kind of leashed here, and I just saw Thad's sword. I was expecting it to like end her and then see it go past her, straight through her.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a little concerned that even if I attack it, it'll just go through her. And I have a freaking golem that is my popper. Okay, my shield icon can get dropped down. Oh, where's my computer going system? I think I will look up one thing here. Battle map changes constantly. As I look towards these golems, does it look like they have like eyes? Like, do they, when they threw the magical spear at me, they use their eyes to gauge where I am?
Yeah, they have one central eye, kind of like Cyclopsy. That seems to have like a glass-like kind of feel to it. There's almost like a searchlight and like this beam of teal light that is centered on you. So yeah, definitely seems to have some kind of vision.
Okay, then he will like look around in a bit of a panic, and he will face the golem that has him leashed, and close his eyes briefly. His soul mark doesn't flare up, but instead his out of form blurs in place as I cast Blur with Soul Mastery.
So must blow.
Ooh, you blurred it up.
I blur it up.
You do.
I'm gonna blur. So I don't know what icon to use for that.
Let's use the lightning bolt.
Okay, I'm blurry, and I'm concentrating.
Yes. That you are. Perfect.
And I will, I don't know, No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna help. I need to hold on to my last bardic inspiration, I think. I've already cast a spell. I can't do anything more. I will face him down with my blowiness. And because, like, you know, Casimir's fucking me up as well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, Casimir at this point is gonna be a little bit distracted by the Guardians, look down upon his hands, realize what he's doing, and gonna sink down to his knees in despair.
Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Can you actually be helpful?
Merlina kind of like floats through you, Illyria, and up into the ceiling, and kind of like goes here into the middle, and kind of twirls a little bit in stress, and kind of looking down upon her own body, and
She has to use a save to get there.
oh shit! Oh yeah, that's true. Because it's within. Oh, okay, she's gonna twirl over here then.
Did the necklace change at all? Did I see it change at all?
No. It remains ethereal, and she seems very concerned about her own persona at this point. All right, Illyria. You saw that your attacks did no damage, and she didn't bother dodging, and you also saw Thad's attack also go through.
Yeah. I mean, she did just leave, so Lyra's gonna, like, take a look around and see, Nyx and Amartya being in a bit of a pickle. And she's just gonna... She helps first. Which one of you two is looking worse?
I look pretty great.
I mean, he just got healed, so I mean, he's looking okay-ish, mediumly.
I mean, my arm is almost rotting off, but other than that, I'm fine.
You just smell bad.
Look, I've
Not like
been
vinegar,
there.
but yeah.
Look, I've been there, not like necrotic or any magic-y type, but like I ran around exhausted for like how many sessions?
What do you want to do, Illyria? Come on.
Yeah, she's just gonna go for the closest one.
Okay.
So she's gonna run up over here and
Put your back up against the wall. Brandish the weapon.
yes, and she's going to attack.
Do it.
I have a feeling that like lightning damage won't do much against those guys. I don't know why.
You can certainly try.
They look very like stony to me.
Yeah! Do your attacks, but you do.
I hit it. That's all I ever
You hit it very hard, very fast.
do. 25.
Ooh, like the first attack kind of like bounces off the stone, kind of scrapes off, and you get a little bit mad.
Valeria looks a bit confused considering that thing is like literally made of light for the most part.
I mean, you can still like bite into it and not bite into it.
Yeah, I just thought like if it bounces, it's like...
That's true. It's
Bounce.
more like it scrapes.
Yeah.
But so you get a little bit angry and you aim a little bit better for your second attack. So 25 definitely deal damage, but you do not get any extra 1d8 this time.
So, I mean, that's fine too. I think this is correct. Yeah. Yikes.
Oof.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
10 points of damage.
Radiant, I think.
Yes, radiant. All the damage deals is radiant. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that was my turn.
Okay. This thing is going to step closer.
But what if he doesn't?
Bloop. And then both of them are going to have their hands at their sides and kind of lift up their stony. It's like this horrible scraping noise of stone moving against stone, but they're kind of puffing up their chests, and then suddenly like there's a little lid that pops open in their chest, revealing the spinning bluish crystal that starts to do this vroom, 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 vroom kind of sound, and then both of them at the same time explode in a shockwave of force damage.
They literally are firing their lasers.
Yes.
Wait.
So I
Wait,
need I need
wait,
brawn.
wait.
I need brawn saving throws.
Oh no.
From who?
Can it be Dex though?
From everybody, but Hamartia does it twice.
Oh, boy. It's one, right?
Brawn saving throws.
Okay, let's see.
Plus 13 a saving throw from you, Illyria?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so we got 13 and 5.
You all fail. You all fail. All of it is a fail.
I mean, we're not known to be very brawny, you know?
It's not that bad though. Let's see. So Nyx and Hamartia takes 8 damage.
I need to do the thing.
And then Hamartia takes 6 together with Illyria and Thad.
So I need to do 2 separate things. Like 2 separate constellation checks. I drop it.
Whew. Okay, so the silence is dropped. Okay, then you all are knocked prone.
Okay.
Do I get double prone?
No, you cannot get double prone.
How would that even work?
You cannot get double prone.
You stay upright because they're both from different sides.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
physics.
Then both of their hands slam together, another spear appears, and they're gonna skewer the people at their feet. So we're gonna attack Nyx with advantage.
No, it will be with regular, because he's already attacking with disadvantage. Because I'm blurry.
Oh yeah, you're blurry. Well, okay, so regular would be 18. And
I'm going to freaking shield it!
and Illyria, it's a 17 to hit you.
That I don't even have to shield, that misses.
Nice. You kind of just roll out of the way for the spear that kind of skewer the ground where you used to be. Okay. All right. That's that. Hamartia.
Yeah, Hamartia gets up with guys and says, I had enough of this. And for her final third level spell slot, actually, this day, she will conjure 2 giant eagles.
Oh.
So, yeah, give me a moment. Oh man.
So she makes the check. One giant eagle will be spawned next, like flanking the golem on next, and the other one will spawn like almost time to flank the one next to Lydia.
Okay.
You don't have bless anymore, by the way.
And that
I'm a
works.
blast, which is what else? So we have two big eagles, each of them with a lot of hit points. I need to offer them in it. I can't target them. Oh wait, it's because I'm done. Okay, let's roll initiative for them. They actually have the same initiative as me, so that's great. So they get 15 on the initiative counter.
Okay.
Am I still grappled?
Yeah, you're still grappled. You haven't tried to escape.
Oh, I thought okay. And the bonus action. I don't allow anything as a bonus action.
There's a lot of things at Nyx. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So tiny.
Yeah, so that's done.
Okay. Alright, have we got Nyx?
I'm going to dramatically get up,
Okay.
so I'm no longer prone.
Wait, why is Thad before Nyx suddenly?
Yeah, not,
Yeah, I
I
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
what's for
Thad.
me.
Thad, you're first. Sorry.
Okay, so I will dramatically go back down.
Just pull down. Thad, what do you want to do?
Not yet.
Oh. Not dramatically. Stand up. See,
I'm stand up like a normal
there's
fucking
fucking-
person.
fucking eagles and shit.
Yeah,
Eagles are coming.
things changed.
Take a
You can
glance
hear again.
over at Marilena. Is she ethereal?
Yes.
Seeing that, I'm gonna rush over to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take out my second short sword and wail on him.
Let's go. Wailing damage. Wooga booga.
That's a 20.
Yeah, that for sure hits.
That's 11 plus 11 sneak attack.
Alrighto.
And the regular short sword. That's an 18. It's 18 hit.
18 just hits.
And another 4 regular slashing damage.
Slashing.
Okay,
Slashing.
let's see.
To a slash attack.
Oh no, your second sword just bounced off these guys.
Oh.
Oh man, Fat can't hit anything. Man, to get someone
I
He
just
dealt
kinda
20
look at
damage!
it.
He dealt 20 damage!
I just kind of look at the sword. I kind of just put it in the scabbard and place it on the side.
Disappointed father.
Just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay, you happy where you at?
Yep. That's it.
Alright, Nyx. That's a
Man,
perfect
I feel so bad for Fat, to be honest.
That's a perfect gif.
He can't
That
do
is
shit.
sense.
This entire fucking fence.
He's got a magical crossbow. What do you want?
Yeah, that definitely worked for when I tried it.
Yeah, but the girl, but not the golems. I will get up dramatically,
Yes!
as I
Can't
said I
you guys
would.
be normal?
I flick my hair back and like get it up my eyes like a proper emo kid.
Dude, like your jacket kind of swells for a second, you know?
It's just gonna inherit the billowing like properties.
Mm-mm.
How is this thing attached to me? Is it like a fist or like a magical lightning grappling hook? Or...
Yeah, it's basically a barbed, half tangible, half intangible force spear that has latched itself into your chest. and it's connected through a chain into the stone hand of the golem.
I'm going to wince in pain at this thing that's attached to me and look up at Marilena and then see beyond freaking Casimir on his knees.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shout at him and saying, Casimir, this is not what you expect it to be. You are dealing with some magical effects like you had been before. We are here for you. You are here for us. Together we can make this. You have to believe in us. And I will use my last inspiration die on him to make him feel inspired.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Okay.
And as my actiony action.
Action.
My actiony action. Doop, doop, doop. I guess I'll look over to. I can't see. Can I just take a quick look at what Marilena looks like?
She seems incredibly hurt. There are holes in her form. She's missing a leg. There's several like parts of her clothing, and indeed her kind of ghostly flesh that is gone. And she's fussing about how wounded she is, up like several meters up in the air.
I guess I'll take a shot at it just to guess, and I'll like do a quick flick of my wrist as a like flourish as I cast Sacred Flame on her.
The light comes down from above, goes through her form, but her head whips towards yours, and she looks furious at you. How dare you! Do you actually want to murder me? What is this, you vile scum? Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
everything.
yes.
I'll stay there. Actually, I can move a little bit, can't I? So gonna move.
Yes. You
I
can
can't
move
away from
around.
him. Yeah.
but
Oh
you
no,
can
actually, I
move
want to stay there because of ego.
Okay.
Casimir, come on, Casimir, be useful. Come on, Casimir.
Be inspired, please.
Casimir's gonna look up at you and Marilena at like the new situation at hand. And he's gonna whisper something to himself. Frustration is gonna swell on his face, and he's gonna dramatically stride over to the Guardian, hold out his hand, which swirls with necrotic energy, and he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Heck yeah! Get in the game!
Get in, nerd. We're going to cool that.
And he is gonna cast it at level 4.
4th level inflict wounds. Holy balls!
Oh my god.
I hope he doesn't miss, but he has inspiration, so maybe that.
Yeah, how's it?
Oh, wait. Oh, god. Let's see. 11 plus 4.
Damage.
He needs a fit. Oh, just roll a 15. Whew, okay. Oh, yeah. And then we're gonna roll to hit. And he got inspiration, which is definitely gonna use. That's just what he needs to hit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go, Casimir.
That's
Oh my god.
that's 5d10 of damage.
Oh my god. So worth.
28 damage.
Casimir.
Could have critted Casimir.
And his hand kind of steams a little bit, but the steam is like dark smoke, and he looks to you and I'm sorry, and turns back towards the Finitov Guardian with a determined look on his face. Okay, eagle time.
Okay, left eagle is gonna do a caca attack. 3 attacks. Yeah. So the eagles look really pissed. That's basically almost as Hamadi is right now. And so each of them will just like swirl and almost have this like erratic dance of feathers and talons and try to attack him 3 times. So left eagle, that's gonna be 23 to hit on the one that's gonna be a beak, and then the other one gonna be a talon. So it's always the first is big, 20 on the talon.
Yes.
So both of them hit.
Yes.
I would like to remind you this is magical caca damage.
Magically caca damage.
Yeah. So he does an assault worth of 16 magical slashing, piercing caca damage.
Okay.
Okay. Right eagle.
One. Oh, on the left one.
Right eagle. First is the big. No. Second, 24. Okay, so he does. 6 plus 3. It does. Wait, that's not right.
Holy shit. Yeah, 2d60. Wow.
He does 12 points of magical caca damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's that.
Wait. Oh god. So we're 16 for the first, and then 11 and 10 to 4.
Yeah, actually, the first is 13. I miscalculated. It's
Okay.
13 for the first and 12 for the second.
13 left, 12 right.
Okay. All right.
go.
I'm keeping it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's eagle turn.
All right. Marilena's turn.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
What if
She
it's
can,
just not her turn now?
she can just decide to, live her life. Go see the world. Go spook people on like a beach or something,
She
Be a
is
funny ghost for a change.
the emerald gem becomes quite tangent. Fad. And Hamartia, I need you to do a presence saving throw
Like,
with
present.
with disadvantage.
Aww.
Because this is
Oh,
the
no.
the battle of your body itself. You gotta prove that you deserve to be the one at present in your body.
Presence. Okay, presence is a.
Well, it's
okay.
presence or manipulation. You choose which one.
Okay, so manipulation, let's go.
I talked about this many times before. Pre-man is the same saving throw, as well as intelligence cunning is the same saving throw.
Wait, what's the same thing again? Sorry,
Presence, manipulation is the same.
Manipulation, int, cunning.
Okay.
They're
that's
both the
really-
same saving throws. You choose
I
which
see.
one you use.
Slash all to it. Yeah, let's go. That's gonna be, 10.
No. And, bloop. Marilena enters into your body.
Yay!
Yay! Alright. Guardian turn. There's going to be 4 spears being created by slamming of the 2 hands, creating these spears, and they're gonna launch them, one at Illyria for 12 to hit, Thad, critical 1, Casimir, 10 to hit, and Nyx, a critical 1? Oh! Okay, that's that. Illyria, your turn.
Well, they trying.
Greg, it's your fault that I have all these feathers in my eyes.
Yes. What you experience right now, Harmardi, as you kind of view your own body from like a distance, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And you can feel everything, but you cannot. You're completely incapacitated in your own body.
Okay.
Yeah, it is really spooky.
is.
Lyra is just gonna see if she can get rid of this guardian thingy-majig.
Mhm.
That should be the correct one. Remind me to make a marker for the glowy sword. Which is what I have it written down as in my character.
It's a plus
sheet,
10
by the
what
way,
you've
and
been
I'm not
rolling with
sorry.
this
Yeah.
so far. Woof!
Oh my god.
I feel like we were in this situation before.
You know what? The sword
my God.
deactivates because it's so disappointed in you.
No!
Come on! Does it actually?
Yes, it does. You feel like a sensation of your pure dead disappointment like go through the sword into your body.
This is... Man, if Pepper is seeing this... No. But this is... We need to record this. This is like... next level.
You know what's the worst thing?
Disappointment.
It happened to me before.
My god.
Do you remember in Death House where I had advantage and rolled 2 ones?
Oh. Okay, anyway,
She's
Hamordia. You can do a process manipulation saving throw.
Okay, with disadvantage?
Yes, indeed.
Good. That's gonna be 20.
Nice roll.
20.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm alright. Yes. You
what-
wrestle back control and throw her out, and there's just this look of complete despair and desperation on her
Look
face.
at me. You want to enter this body, you have to pay the price, dearie.
Can I do anything this turn?
Now that was in
Whoa.
the end of your turn. You spend like the whole turn like getting veiny skull as you like try to fight it off.
Yeah, I would like to think that like she enters the body and then she sees like all of like the shit that is inside of her, like all of the foreign forces working between the hag shit and winch, and I'm not entering this, and goes out.
Alright, Thad.
Is she corporeal?
The emerald seems corporeal indeed.
Alright. Come here, you bitch!
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run past the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I don't even have to. I can stand right here.
Yeah. You can go underneath the
And-
eagle. You do another cool
Underneath the eagle.
slide underneath the eagle.
I'm gonna
Power
grab one of his legs and kind of maneuver around
Yes.
the automaton and slide around
Yeah.
and flip in the air and take out my short sword and stab it right neck on her into her neck.
Okay. Do it.
Fucking hell.
Go.
Can you guys all good?
Do you
Well,
have
No,
I'm
apparently
Can anyone
my
roll
sword
good?
doesn't even like me anymore.
Do you
It will
have,
activate next time I use it, right? Like I'm scared I pissed off the sword.
Do you have action search still?
I had
No.
one.
Okay. No. Then yeah. No.
I'm genuinely
But I
scared
do
I pissed
have-
off the sword.
Yes. Just flavor. Don't worry about it.
I know.
Okay, and then we got. You happy? Oh, well, probably not happy, but are you done with your turn? You want to do anything else?
No, I'm done.
Both of you, both Marlena and Thad, has these expressions of I'm an utter failure.
I was
Nix.
just done with this day. This whole fucking day.
That's no good, very bad day.
So like Nick sees like this pretty awesome like swish and a swing, and seeing like Marilena is corporeal for a minute, like
Yes.
for a second, right? He can swing here and can see Marilena from there, presumably.
Wait, can I retroactively do something at the end of my turn?
Sure, you deserve it.
I'm gonna yell out really loudly, "Hit her now!"
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better in my heart of not being metagamer. She will have like +2 AC because of the eagle, but not more than that. It's like a slight
Don't you
cover.
mean AV? I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, AV, you're completely right.
Got him.
If I like, oops, no.
Oh.
What do I do? I didn't want to do that. I moved it by accident, and I can't undo it. As I'm trying to get around, is it possible to get here?
Yes, you can still like walk around the creature.
On the chain, yeah.
Yes.
And that would give me a little bit easier time to hit, maybe? Trying
Yeah,
to get the
here,
best perspective.
here, it would be a clear shot.
Okay, then, okay, this is gonna be a Hail Mary. He is going to, as he's moving around, maybe he's trying to imitate how cool Thad looked. He's like, you can't, what you do? Kind of like upstage me. I will flourish in a sense of, I will activate my soul mark to do a sort of reverse counterclockwise dial as I use my bonus action to convert a sorcery point into a first level spell slot.
Ooh.
My last sorcery point into a first level spell slot, which I then will use as my action to guiding bolt her.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I can't twin it. I'm out of sorcery twinning. Ooh, let's crush your butts, guys.
I'm clutching.
Clenching.
That's my butt.
A 20 to hit
20 does hit.
for 9.
Oh my god!
9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage.
Yeah! Let's go. It's guided.
She is glowing with a light around her, and you like tap into your last resources to do this. But she is still standing, but she gets this kind of a wound that goes across her shoulder and takes a piece of it, and she's like, "Oh, you scum! How dare you!" Casimir takes a step. He's gonna take the attack of opportunity. He's gonna take the damage. No deal. No biggie. No biggie, right?
100 damage.
Inch to death.
Oh god, I can't spell. I have failed. 20 damage, actually. That's quite a lot. But he's gonna disregard it and he's gonna hold out his hand and he's going to say, "You are not my sister." And he's gonna do his Frostblast.
From what he looks at him perplexed, like, wait, it was your sister?
I think everybody's just looking at him like, huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no, I rolled wrong. Shit.
We roll with advantage on the first attack.
Yes. That's a crit.
Let's go! Oh my god, it's
my sister.
You
my
are
sister.
not my sister. It's a fail on the other one, but yeah, Casimir does it. He do it. He manages. A huge kind of force blast is gathered into his hand, like a bit of a Kamehameha moment, but it has a this dark kind of purple look to it, as all his magic has, and it bursts a huge hole in the middle. Like her whole like stomach section is just gone, and she looks up with shock on her face. And She stops in her tracks. She's unable to move any further. There's no waltzing or heavy insults being flown. Now she just looks stunned and confused, bewildered, wondering if this is actually happening. More pieces of ectoplasm limbs and flesh fall off her like a mound of tar collapsing into a puddle. She shouts, she screams, face distorting as it seems to melt. No! No! How dare you! How can you! This is not it! Give me more time! All I wanted was more time! The tirade starts in an ear-shattering volume, but sinks to barely a whisper as the form devolves and turns into nothing. Mists, on the other hand, swirl around angrily, then gathers into a small, swirling orb that implodes in a shockwave of swirling dark energies with a small crack of thunder. You are lifted from the ground and tossed a meter or two away. Even the eagles have a hard time dealing with it. Perfect. And everything turns black for a hot second. Then, as you pick yourself up from the floor, accompanied by a chorus of groans, there is nothing remaining of Marilena, and no signs of any strange mists anymore. The guardians have stopped moving. But then you notice something. On a second look, there is something left. Marilena's necklace glimmers in the magical lantern's light. That crowning jewel set into the second pearl necklace, a massive emerald of moss green. And we're gonna go for a short break. Woo!
I love Casimir being the ultimate himbo,
Yeah.
the ultimate himbo rage, getting it. Wait, you're not racist!
I just imagine the whole party turning their heads towards him in that moment, and it's like,
Like, wait,
why
what?
would you think she was?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's clearly an angry gnome ghost.
Yeah, but, you know, psychological things over a lot of time. He had a hard
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I know,
It
but
was enough to make him remember. But anyway, you know, go and
chocolate
refill
milk time.
your
Hot cocoa.
stuff.
Hot cocoa
Go
time.
to the toilet if you have
Hot
to.
cocoa time.
Yes.
And let us all take a moment to pray for Elia's luck and Fat's.
Well, my luck too. I actually didn't get to use my boss as I wanted to.
Yeah, I feel that. It
Alright,
happens all the time.
go.
I think like also we had an encounter with Farron, but he had like a very specific little encounter that like he needed the boss to grab someone in order to make it happen, but he never managed to grab anyone for long enough.
Yeah, wait, but I don't look at it from a perspective of like I didn't get to play my boss. It's more like the dice gods rolled it this way. Either way, it was pretty amazing with the rolls that happened this way. So, yeah, you're not actively meant to be fighting against us, Bexxy, but I get it.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Of course not.
Okay, I go for neck.
Yes. That was a good thing, though. It was still fun. So, bit sad that I didn't get to use the possession as I wanted to. Didn't even get to make a normal attack.
Yeah. I can't believe I made that save.
Yeah, both of you. Yeah, the mechanics is that if you fail the veil, you have disadvantage on possession saving throws.
That's fair.
That's how it works.
I figured.
And you also take advantage damage from her, but she never got to attack.
Those are so much fun, though.
I always try to make my fights memorable.
Yeah.
I'll always have them be different from the others, so...
I just had a, my Sunday game, one of my players was possessed.
Uh-huh.
But then they convinced the ghost to take the body of the NPC that was with them that they didn't like instead.
Oi! Okay. That's fair. It's basically like Savage Attacks, because Savage Attacks says, you know, you can reroll the damage dice and use either total, so it's plural, but it's specific for melee weapon attack. So this would be like a Savage Attack for her main like magical attack that she has, which is basically advantage on a damage
Then there's
roll.
just Illyria rocking up with the sun sword.
Yeah, I mean, that attack was like, oof. She had 200 HP, so that was like almost half her life in one hit.
I have returned.
You have returned.
Back.
I've been tossing up the idea of changing critical damage in my campaign, where I'm a little bit disappointed somehow and sometimes that you can roll 2 attacks, one being a critical, one being a normal, and the normal hit does more damage than the critical.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me thematically. Like a critical hit should be something specific, like when you do a skill check with a natural 20, although it doesn't do anything thematically or it gets in the rules, we add a little bit of flavor to it, right? The same with critical ones. So I've been tossing up the idea that if you critical hit, you do max damage on one side and then you roll once. So it's just
Yeah,
max damage plus whatever your single roll is.
I think one of the campaigns that I'm in does that, but I can't for the life of me remember which one.
But it goes both ways. So
Yeah.
the creatures also do the same
I mean,
damage.
yeah, it would go both ways, but it does make it feel like...
That's true. Sometimes, you know, yeah. Sad.
Especially if you have something that's like a spell or something that's just... like a spell attack that's just die, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you hit twice, and then one you have like, I don't know, 2d8, and you roll like a 1 and a 2, and then you have the other one and you roll a 5, and then you're just sad.
Yeah. Well, just like, I mean, I did
Yeah,
it
I
with
like
the
that.
Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Like one hit and then the next one critted because of the advantage it gave. But the damage wasn't like amazing. It was just kind of average. But so I'm just tossing that up. Maybe it'll work, maybe it not work. But I think it adds more
We should
thematic.
try that, because I really like that idea, because then it like consistent like high damage, but there's still some, you know, playing room because you're still rolling for the second.
And a critical damage means critical damage. Like you would likely hit more severe attacks at higher levels that way. But
Now,
because it goes both ways.
with 2d6 damage, Hemocyte, if that would crit, that would turn into 4d6 damage, right? So you get 12 plus 2d6.
Yeah. There is a system called Deadlands, in which it's a thematic. They use exploding dice. Have you ever used exploding dice? There's exploding dice in Roll20, but exploding dice mean like when you attack,
I know
you roll a maximum of the dice as a critical. You then roll the dice again, and if it's again the maximum number of that dice, like a d6, you hit a 6, and then it hits a 6 again, you keep on rolling. And because a 6 is usually there isn't like damage in the same way as D&D. It's more like if you hit over a certain threshold of like 3, which is half the dice, then you're gonna do significant damage, and it's more like a creature has a certain amount of health, but not necessarily in numbers. It's more like however many critical hits happen to it.
Why are you describing my household? What?
So the reason why this makes thematic sense is that on a critical hit, because it's exploding dice, the more it can become thematically amazing, the better and more cinematic the scene becomes.
Sure.
So
No,
that's
I
why
really
I'm
like that idea.
tossing with
so-
that idea of max damage on the critical.
What I like to do with criticals is that instead of double the dice, which is boring and uninteresting, and also most of the time doesn't even do that much, doesn't do a lot of damage. No, I crit all the time with Lorna, but I get 1 in 1 every fucking time, so no. Anyway, what I like to do is I like to take the bait. So let's say you hit a 1d8 plus 3, okay?
Uh-huh.
So what I like to do is give the maximum value of the original die. So he's gonna get.
You literally just said that.
Wait, what?
That's a fantastic idea, Cookie.
Yeah, it's a fantastic idea. No one's ever come up with that idea before.
Did you come up with that yourself?
Um,
That sounds fascinating to implement.
So unique.
I am so special, guys. You just don't get it.
Yeah, I do like that because it makes it, I don't know, makes crits feel kind of special too. And I mean, you can
At least
still
they
get
feel
crits.
reliable, right? Because there's still
Yeah.
some matter of randomization with the second half of the damage, but if at least you know you're gonna be dealing at least 50% of the damage.
Like, you
that
at
you're-
least know I will
possible
be
to do.
dealing more damage than with a regular attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do that going forward. Okay.
Oh, you want to try it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to try it out. Heck yeah.
Okay.
But as everybody says, that goes.
So I'll
both
change
ways.
all of my macros, okay.
But you can just re-roll the damage when you get, a crit when it comes to it. I mean, I roll all
You
the
don't
time.
even have to
but-
change your macros. You just have to. Your criticals will be the same. Like you got here on the guiding bolt, it's a 9, right? The last roll was a 9. And
But I
so
have
then-
then
my,
you-
my crit damage in my macros.
Yeah, and I saw that, but still, I mean, in terms of you could easily calculate it 4 times 6 plus 9.
Yeah, right. But the roll
Nine.
damage becomes what? Okay.
You say
Anyway,
that like I can actually do math.
I want to role play. So
Oh, let's do it.
let's end the break. The mists are gone. The Marilena's voice is finally silenced. The guardians have stopped moving. You kind of look around for a second. The eagle's wings kind of flap a little bit, and there's one of them goes caca. And eventually, the guardians, robot-like, starts moving back into the specific part of the wall that kind of opens up and go into a tunnel, the closest behind them. And then when their heavy stone steps are gone, it just leaves you in this calm silence.
Everybody's still in one piece?
Oof, that was A little hairy, a bit dinged up, but I don't feel like anything remains of her in me.
Yeah, there's just a necklace on the ground.
We might want to identify it before we touch it.
We are looking for gem key, right?
Right.
That's right,
Wait,
but
it might be cursed. Wait, stop. All of you.
I don't wish to pick it up right away. I can let it lie and just detect magic for 10 minutes whilst you catch your breaths and then see if anything still remains with it. But I don't believe that tech magic brings out any curses if it is.
Can you identify it?
I need an hour or so to identify it, but if there's any residual, I mean,
We can try that.
Casimir, where are you going?
But
Casimir just still like holds sweating a little bit. He just walks back to the stairs and sits down and kind of holds his head.
Lyria's gonna. Are you alright? How are you feeling?
I will be fine in time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I know that she wasn't Patrina, but for a second there, it was just. It hurt me physically to see you attack her.
Stand. Honestly, part of me does wish that we didn't have to, but she didn't really seem in the right mind for negotiations.
No, this Lady Fidetov, whatever ghostly remains she had, it isn't as advanced as Patrina. It felt warped, some way incomplete. And even though my intellect told me all these facts of all these differences between them, I just...
Just take some time to calm down.
I would like that. Thank you.
She just leaves.
Nix is doing the magic shit.
Yes.
Yep.
Would like to speak with Thad.
I approach that. I give you like little, put your hand on the shoulder a little bit and
Which shoulder?
the left one. Like the one was not rotten.
Okay. Because
Hey,
the
can
left
I-
one is rotten.
Yeah, so she's gonna like, ugh.
Hey, can I sit next to you for a minute?
Sure, what's up?
So, well, you've been having a rough day, and I think all of us are having a tough day. And, well, it's something I need to do for you, which I didn't do, which was sort of selfish. Anyway, sure, so, I have something for you. I see how you struggle killing those enemies, and I can't help but think to myself that you might be under-equipped. So, you see, I got this knife, and
Hamatia pulls out from like a hidden dagger compartment within her sleeve this beautiful silver dagger.
I got this dagger from the friend of ours. He was also, not also, but she was an Argent purifier. She still is, actually, somewhere in Barovia. and she gave it to me as a sign of trust. And I'm going to give it to you now. So make use of it. Make good use of it. Even.
Thad slowly takes the knife, and I'll look it over to see if I recognize it, and it is Argent Purifier. It looks familiar.
And we did get it at Argynvost's Holt.
No, we got it at Argynvost's Holt.
But you found it on the body of some dead adventurers in the spider room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see if I recognize it, the make, anything.
It does not look like standard make of the Argent Purifiers, no.
But and not anything I've encountered
I mean,
besides that.
it's definitely like a well-made, sturdy kind of dagger that has gotten a coat of silver afterwards. But I mean, the wielder definitely had tasting quality over like flair, if that makes sense. It's not cheap,
Alright.
but it's not unnecessarily beautified
Ornate.
either.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Thanks, Demacia.
You're welcome. I'll make much better use of it than I ever did. And I think it's time that we begin to task you a little bit more.
We have a moment to breathe. We'll talk about trust
Alright then, I won't bother you.
and all that stuff. I do appreciate this gift. I truly do.
Good. 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 It's great.
And I will use it to help protect this group.
I think that's the plan, isn't it? I know this is a rough day. You know, not only on the physical side of things. No, hopefully this is... It will be over soon, maybe. Not in a creepy way. Hopefully. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope so too.
And she gets up and like skips. Almost like actually is trying to put up a front of being unaffected, but like she goes all the motion of skipping, but she doesn't really manage to lift herself high enough to actually skip, so it just becomes like this weird slog.
I'll put the dagger in its scabbard, which I assume it has, and I'll place it on my belt.
Yeah. It does have a scabbard. The
It
scabbard
does?
is not of as high quality as the like. You can see the blade through the scabbard at certain points. Like the leather has kind of been rotten away or eaten away at certain points. But it's serviceable, but it's not the nicest.
Right, I'll place it on my belt, and I'll move the regular short sword. I'll move it to my
Backpack?
to the back of my belt.
I see.
So it's still on there, but it's
A little bit further away.
a little further away, and I'll put the knife in a better position.
But the knife is
For
only
combat.
silvered, right?
Yeah, it's only silver,
Only
but
silver.
it should,
Yeah.
it
It's not
should be,
possible.
should be better.
Still an upgrade from normal, for sure.
Yeah, still magical.
Silver isn't magic.
Magical, but
Well,
like can
it's
hurt.
For
Can
the purpose
hurt
of ignoring
stuff.
Uh,
all that shit.
It kills silver for monsters, okay? Do I do
Works
go?
better on creepy monster thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a witcher,
Yes, if you're witcher luggage.
What does it mean, a witcher? How do you do witches? What are you talking about?
Anyway, you sit down, take it easy. Another 5 minutes passes, where Nyx's ritual finishes. The magic that you can sense of this this emerald. There is the orange haze of conjuration. No, it wouldn't really be conjuration, would it? No, it would be the angry red of evocation, as well as some transmutation, the yellow of transmutation.
Does it look like it's active? Like there's a constant active?
Oh, there's a
Aura.
strong enchantment on it for sure.
I don't think detect magic works in that way. Like it tells me like if something is
Oh my
actively.
god! The GM gave you some info. Count your blessings, man.
No, I'm not asking for it. I'm just like I'm talking to myself in terms of like detect magic doesn't give me.
I see.
I'm not asking for more.
You were Sherlocking. I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Is the spell transmutation? I may be completely wrong now. I need to double check.
You do know.
Well, I will find out.
In the meanwhile, Amakia is just going to see it and like lean on it later.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. It's cool in your hand.
Seems very powerful, and I'll
Yes,
put this away just for the time being until I can have a moment to identify it later.
Well, I'm not really sure how much further we can go without figuring out how it works.
I don't know exactly what happened outside, or did this do anything? Did this change anything? Do you think?
Well, there's only one way to find
I
out.
don't know.
I'm
Let's-
a little concerned that things could be reset outside, and we have to do this over again. Like we didn't have everything that we needed, but maybe everything is different outside.
Well, only one way to find out.
Have a look
So,
then.
You want to bring your egos?
yes, they are very nice and kind eagles.
What are their
And-
names?
One is named Sun, and the other is named Moon.
Huh.
Those names.
Well, they are certainly names.
Wow.
But at least I can summon giant eagles.
True.
You both can still do way more magic than I can.
I mean, there are two other giant eagles named Summer and Winter, but they're not here at the moment.
I literally just noticed that this rune at the top is like glowing. Is that on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Has that changed in any way? Like, is there a different light in this area?
No, there's just this teal magical wall, the obsidian kind of pillar with this magical circle on top. I mean, okay, after all of you, it seems to be a rudimentary teleportation circle.
Uh-huh. But I can't
Wait,
see the
like-
runes.
No.
Interesting. That's a lot of gold. Your curse could use it, but no, we came here for food. This gold isn't going anywhere. If everyone is dead outside, then at least we know where the horde is. Nix will let it go. He's not thinking about that right now.
As Illyria and Hamartia take a peek outside, there's still a presence of heavy mists inside of the hedge maze. There's still the case that when you look up the hedge's height, you feel dizzy and it feels like they go on forever. However, the oppressing darkness that you experienced is gone. Now it's more like a normal kind of evening in the Valley of Barovia.
And
Same night sky.
Like any shadow creatures anymore?
Then you got to exit the hedge maze. You want to do that?
I mean, I think Illyria would just take like a little peek outside and then go back just to see if like.
From just peeking from, just walking down the central walkway in the maze and just looking outside, you do not see any creepy shade creatures, but
I mean, they were repelled by the lanterns anyways, but I'm having hopes here that they're gone.
and there's now normal darkness outside, which you're still only able to see 12 meters ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
So. Still night. Oh, evening. It's like 9 o'clock in the evening or something like that right now.
Yeah, Illyria just goes back and is like, I mean, at least it's normal dark now.
So we might have broke it, but I think we should stay here until we figure out what to do with this amulet before we move any further, I guess, make sure.
You want to wait an hour down here? I mean, no rush, I suppose, if there's nothing coming for us.
I don't think there is anything anymore, and I mean, you could probably do with a rest too, but
I think we all could do one, just in case we don't know exactly what's out there. If it's normal, Barovia isn't exactly normal. If you want to, take a breath, guys. I'll be a few more minutes.
Okay, shall we?
No
Cool.
rush.
Maybe put your eagles as
Yes,
the guards.
Sad, run over here, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, the eagles were good up the stairs and after centuries.
Alright, I'm gonna be here and like guard.
Yeah, almost like, and they're almost going to like fold the wings, almost like gargoyles.
Okay. Alright.
I do the ID thing.
You do the what?
The identifying.
Oh, the identify.
Can I show me some ID item?
Yeah. Are you old enough to be in my pocket?
wait a
Whoa.
minute.
What? I think it can be next number 5.
Are you casting hard casting?
No. I'm just doing the
Ritual.
the hour-long check.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Any conversations we want to have in that hour-long time, or do you just want to chill and roll some HD?
Nadia will continue working on her little pet project, so she's going to pull out the abbot's robe and continue working on it.
Okay. Casimir's gonna roll some HD.
Big Illyria's like contemplating talking to Thad, but then decides that today has been enough of a shit show. And just kind of like watches Martia work.
Apologize to your sword.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she's probably trying to like she doesn't want to say anything, but she's like trying to see if she can convey anything to the sword, and it's like, look, I promise it's not usually like that. That was
Oh
a
my
fluke.
God.
Please don't be mad at me. We have a vampire overlord to kill.
You're sensing not a strong wave of it, but you know, a moderate wave of doubt.
It's pressing X.
Yeah, it's pressing S. X for sure.
Well, I'll show you, but I need you to turn on the next time I call upon you. Are we clear?
You sense the equivalent of like a door slam.
You know, Illyria also slams her, like, imaginary door.
Okay. And you stop talking to each other. Woo! Communication.
Lyria?
I don't think the sword likes me anymore.
Well, I shouldn't be too judgmental. I mean, you know, just give her time. She thought she's going to probably end up in the hand of a invulnerable, immaculate hero, and yet she ended up with us, which I think is better.
I don't know, I mean, I guess this sword won't be the first person to doubt my abilities. And it's also... Wait, first...
So they would
I mean,
be the...
it has some sort of sentience.
Well then, if it
And
judges
I
your
will
character,
gladly prove it wrong, but it can't just stop working like that.
if it stops working because 2 plus swings, then it is very much a poor judge of character in my book.
I mean, look what we did earlier.
I
And she's
know.
just like holding like this like broken sword and like talking to it at this point.
Like X. I'm having a fight with a voice.
Like I know I'm not much, but I do intend on, you know, freeing this place, and I could really use your help and cooperation. Please.
You start to feel a wave of a bit of like smugness and smirminess. Like it seems to like it when you
Oh my god.
when you say
God damn it, I love
please.
this sword.
What a bitch!
I love this sassy sword.
You get the feeling that it wants you to continue being, you know,
Clicker.
nice.
Do I have
and-
to add like a please to like every time I
Something shadow, fuck you light, please.
yeah, like Illyria's just gotta be like, tyranny is never an acceptable necessity in a cruel world. I vow to enforce this will with this sword in hand, even if my flesh may rend and my skin burn in its light. Please.
Pretty please, with sugar and dove.
It's like you get the sensation of it, like opening the door, but only sticking out his head. When it heard you like being like nice and saying please, so, but it hasn't stepped all the way out of the door yet.
You're probably one of the greatest trump cards we have against Strahd, and you want to get rid of him too, right?
You sense a wave of hatred.
That makes 2 of us.
And then you get a wave of, yeah, you speak the truth. I am great. And then everything is good between you two.
As your head just kind of like looks towards Amatia, like disbelief, and is like, I think we're good now.
With the sword.
Yeah.
Oh, great! That's nice. I mean, every pair has their first fight. It's just a natural thing to occur. And I'm glad you two are back together.
Oh god. Okay.
That was probably the most ridiculous interaction I ever had. I love it.
Okay, anything else? We have rolled all our hit die that we can roll. Replenish spell slots.
Spell slots, yes, I suppose. I don't get to roll health die if I'm doing identify, right?
No.
But I do get my spell slots back. Or not.
No. Because you're not really resting.
Okay. I don't need spells anyway. Okay.
You do not get the benefits of a short rest.
Then I will instead discover what shiny rock do.
Yes, shiny rock do. Oh god, that's not like Laura there. It's a very special knock enchantment on it, as well as trigger effects for certain events. It's like calling the guardians to you. And when you identify it and like understand the intricacies of this knock enchantment, it very much reminds you of another gem in your possession. As a group in your possession. Group possession.
In the group session.
Yeah. Illyria's gem.
Illyria has a gem.
Elia's gem with like Daddy Stardy?
Yeah, it's a necklace with a ruby.
Yeah, the one that she usually like leaves behind.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you'll send me like it's how it functions text, I suppose.
Oh, that's true. Identify like tells you all the shit to it. Well, it specifically opens the arcane ball before you.
Oh.
And summons the guardians to protect the vault in times of need.
Right.
It's the enchantment of this key.
Well, this is very specific to here, guys. It's not like anything else. You can open up this glowy protective barrier around the treasures, and it also brings out those statue fighters if necessary. But now it's a question of well, do we wish to take from this gold stack?
You know if the statues can leave the room.
I think it's more I could potentially call them to protect the vault, but not necessarily wander around. They're here to protect the vault. If the area here presumably is safe, they would have no reason to leave.
I think we don't really need the gold, but we should check out what's behind there regardless.
Okay, well, I believe I can shut down the barrier if you wish to have a look around the area.
Maybe we can find something useful, but all of this gold is cash for once. We don't know if student checks look at the curse. I was hoping this gem might be able to provide an answer to that conundrum.
This gem is just a key, more or less. It's nothing more. We don't tell anything about what's beyond. It's just purely this gate. Nyx will like rub it or
Yeah,
whatever
did you
to.
pick up on that key that I have being magical earlier?
I suppose. I mean,
Like liquid magic key.
Yeah.
I imagine I would have like had a ping of that being magical, Bexxy.
Oh yeah, when you did detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a yellow transmutation aura on the key as well.
Okay.
And presumably on the cloak that he has as well.
Ooh, yeah, the cloak. The cloak. 1 second. Hey, don't freeze on me now. Come back.
No!
Why are you so slow? Why you be this way? Oh, that one has the orange aura of conjuration.
Interesting. Okay, but it's more just like a FYI for identifying later.
Yes.
I guess Nyx will just like bring down the force field. Why
Okay.
not? There's no need to have it up.
Yeah, you focus on the emerald. On the backside of it, you can actually see
A switch.
engraved into it is the Fedatov crest, which is a tower with a key in it. You kind of let your thumb run over. What?
Is it kind of like a car thing, like a remote for opening the door for a
Why
car
did you
remote
have-
control?
No!
kinda. You run your thumb over like the crest, and you focus at the same time, and the wall seems to shimmer brighter for a second, and then it dissipates.
One more thing before we continue. No one can know about this. We didn't find this gold pile.
I think I can, if I'm in possession of this gem, we can just bring up the force field again. It's not a problem.
If people know about this and they know about the key, we become targets because people are really bastards.
Well, we're not here necessarily to just loot all of the gold. We want to
very
see if there's
true.
something else here.
No, I'm saying like if this turns out to be true, people would start fighting over it.
I don't intend to give up the gem to anyone. I don't intend to leave this for anyone to take. So have a look now and then bring the shield back up.
Fine.
Curious what's going on with that over there, and she just kind of like points towards where this circle is.
I think I caught a glimpse of that earlier. It's kind of like a makeshift teleportation circle, very short distance.
But where does it lead?
We don't know. We have to. I don't know where the other one
think
is.
we
But
should find out.
you think we should go into the teleportation circle?
I think we should first things first search for anything other than gold or value in this hoard.
I mean, it's a bit overwhelming. It's like piles on piles of gold and platinum and silver and copper, and their gems, lying amongst it all, and it's reflecting this stark golden light, and you get a little bit dry in your mouth. Everybody is affected by greed, even if they don't like to think about it.
You know, the funny thing is about this place is I thought it would be better organized. I just ditch the gold here. That's such a waste. Put it in neat little stacks or something.
I suppose
Yes.
after a certain amount, you just can't count it anymore. And you just throw it in piles. But
Why have it in the first place? If you're not going to do anything with it, you just
hug, just talk like a little dragon, like a little piglet, who can't stop himself from eating.
Just take a look around. See if there's anything more than just coins and gemstones.
My head's gonna do like the Scrooge McDuck thing where you dive.
You're gonna Scrooge McDuck it?
Oh my god.
And she's gonna search for any item of value.
Alright.
I think we all do.
I think it would be sad to be rolling investigation checks for this and then have a chance of not finding, the goodies.
Right now.
So it's just a matter of time. You spend another hour. The hour grows to like 11 in the evening, and you're starting to feel a little bit of an itch behind your eyelids. But at that point, you have dragged to like a little pile a number of items. You have found a small statuette made out of pure silver. That is a very intricate carving of a raven sitting on a branch. You have found a very small jewel inlaid jewelry box that opens up to show a single diadem, a very intricate platinum chain that ends in a black pearl that is in a drop kind of shape. You find a very rustic and unassuming backpack that is meant for trekking long distances, but opening up the opening and put your hand in there, you quickly realize what it is, that it's a bag of holding.
Yes!
Nice!
Let's go!
Yes.
Very smooth. You find a breastplate in a black kind of metal that has engraved into it in a very, very faint red, kind of the pathways of veins. There's like an engravement of a heart, and they got the aorta and the veins that spread all across the chest and the back, and it seems rather accurate to what reality is. It seems
creepy.
Interesting and a bit creepy. You find another a wooden box, lacquered, with a satin kind of interior, and perfectly lying in there in this groove that is made out of it is a long steel dagger, which has this wave pattern to it. The central fuller has gold running along like in the middle of the knife, and becoming smaller as it reaches the tip. And then they got like a black leather around the hilt, and a golden knob as a pommel. Also seems rather interesting. Another box, this one smaller, made out of metal with golden corners, a bit more of a sturdy lock, but it's not locked per se, but it can be. And inside there are 3 items. In the middle there seems to be a very well crafted compass, a brass kind of interior, and a really fine details of the degrees within behind the glass, like a really good like paint job, so to say. And beside it, lying on both sides of the compass, is a milky blue stone and a milky green stone, and the blue one has a tower etched into it, and the green one has a key etched into it. And then lastly, the size of kind of like a fist, you find a crystal. It is mostly see-through, has a few blemishes inside, but also has globules of light trapped within its matrix. One is, there seems to be 3 that is very, very red. You got 2 that is more purplish shade of red, and then you have 1 that seems to be more of a reddish purple. Yeah, that's the pile of items that you gather.
Hey, look. This gets us out of my eyes, see?
Good sleuthing, everybody. That's quite the hoard. Maybe, well, this would take quite some time going through and identifying everything. So
Perhaps we should do so on the road.
let's find out if
Yeah,
everyone's
that sounds
happy.
like a plan.
Let's get back upstairs and see what kind of extra fun times Barovia has for us. You can say.
Nix, is the circle above is it of any use to you or something?
The circle?
Is this again light thing over there? No.
It's the teleportation
The
circle.
teleportation
I
circle.
can go up there, and Nix will go up there anyway and sketch in his book the teleportation circle pattern.
Okay.
The runes are around it, like basically it's like Stargate, I guess.
Can we try to go through?
Wait, I can let's so go through first.
I don't think it's active.
Nix, make me an occult check with intelligence. Actually, with cunning. Occult with cunning.
You want to do some too, or?
Is this like a passive thing?
It's more, yeah, it's more of a passive thing.
Okay, you go ahead. 18, nice!
18, okay. The pattern seems to be too simple for it to work like a normal teleportation circle. It does have teleportation capabilities, but it seems incredibly limited.
So my assumption was right earlier that it's kind of like a very short range, localized, perhaps, teleportation circle between 2 somewhat close locations.
Your suspicion gets like firmer and firmer.
I mean, I don't know how to turn it on, but I'm pretty sure this isn't like a full teleportation circle.
Is it turned off?
It's pulsating with light as you speak.
Yeah.
So.
Or is it like constantly on?
Yes.
I guess the difference.
Okay,
I mean,
second soul.
let's get your eagle to do this.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Let
but
them
I
to
can't
go
speak.
in, and if they get mulched, they don't come back.
So let's put
Oh,
let's
yeah,
put all
that's
the stuff that
quite
we
smart.
found in the backpack.
Yes,
Yeah.
put everything in the bag.
Who wants to carry the bag?
I mean, I have to identify everything within it. Not that anyone can carry it really, but theoretically, if I'm gonna have to pull everything out one by one, I don't have to bother everyone.
Oh,
You can put everything in the bag and give it to Nix.
All right, and then you're gonna
There's so
take
much
an
to
eagle.
identify.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Lefty go.
All right.
Tell him to come back. And
He salutes with his wings.
I'm not doing this. And yeah, Lefty
They
go.
also salutes back.
Sergeant
And
Eagle. Yeah.
with a zap, the eagle disappears.
You're a hero, Sergeant Eagle.
You tell him to come back.
His sacrifice. No.
Does he come back?
30 seconds passes. 45 seconds passes. Bloop. With another zap of like tealish energy. He seems rather panicked, like his wings are like fluttering a lot when he like comes back, this eagle, the sergeant eagle. But otherwise no damage sustained.
Okay, good job, Secretary. And she gives him a double salute.
Does the eagle look wet?
No.
Why would the eagle look wet?
Because it might be in the well.
well.
At the bottom of the well, kind of thing.
Yeah.
A fucking well.
We knew it all along.
It's the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my god, it's like the share and campaign.
Okay, Eagle, yes, no question. Did you get teleported to the outside? Nod your head if yes. Shake it if no.
Do they... I mean, what is the eagle's intelligence?
Eagles
Oh,
be
no.
smart.
I mean, it's a
Smart
fake
eagles are
creature. Well, technically, it's a
In
fake
5e, I
creature.
think.
and-
It still has the
Very-
stats of an eagle. I mean,
I
it
think
could
it's
stand
8 in
so.
5e.
They speak Oran. They have an intelligence.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have intelligence of 8 in 5e, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is,
Intelligence.
they have intelligence of 4, but cunning of 12. So they're not really knowledgeable, but they are actually sentient. Sort of.
They understand Common and Oran, but can't speak them.
Oh, I mean that's pretty smart, right?
I can't see shit on it on my...
I mean, like.
Not in Frostmark. Not in Frostmark.
I'm on Frostmark? Oh.
They have 12 cunning though, which means they are...
Is it eagle or giant eagle?
But cunning is kind of used like for them to like hunt, right?
Yeah.
So what, I mean,
It's like strategy, tactics. It's basically
But
cunning for.
isn't it like analytic? I thought intelligence is like your general knowledge of things, and cunning is your analytical ability.
Your knowledge is what you might know, and cunning is how you utilize that knowledge. So if you do not have, if you don't understand language, you don't understand language.
But
See what I mean?
Yeah, so-
to
It's like if
understand
you-
my knowledge.
If it's like if you got a pupper, right?
Okay.
And you teach the pupper through commands that you should attack people that are evil, right? That is within the pupper's intelligence to learn, and then it uses cunning to determine and composure if it's evil and it should attack or not. But it doesn't give you cannot ask it. Is the sky blue for you? Right?
Okay,
It has
anyway,
no
I think-
concept of that.
Okay, I'm gonna send it over. I see a speak of soul. So, come out of your pocket.
Why am I still here? There was a fight going on. I missed
Yes.
it. I
Yes,
missed
but-
it. I have failed my purpose of maiming.
You were right here in my pocket because we didn't want you to get screamed at again, you know?
I'm stronger than that. You will see. I will kill them all. Nyah!
Okay, so I'm going to enter your mind now, so I need you to get inside your teleportation circle and come back, okay?
Another scout job. Is there
Yes.
a fight on the other side at least?
That's what we're checking for, so
Maybe there's an insect I can kill.
just go.
Okay, I'm going. Whee!
And she's going to use her vision weird thing, where she gets inside of his head.
I guess you also activate the flash in the moon,
Yeah.
or
And
yeah.
I'm going to like grab a liaison and say,
Okay, I can't see anything or hear anything or feel anything. I can't feel anything, but please don't let me fall. Thank you.
I saw that's blind sight for 12 meters.
yeah, Soul is a beast.
Unless the only thing here is if you get teleported further than your connection can be sustained, then that's the thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is the maximum?
Thanks, rules lawyer.
I'm just.
Oh my god.
Rules advisor.
Rules
I'm
attorney.
just play the game, man.
Law attorney, let me check. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I'm going to have to read through this.
Well, it all depends on how far the portal is.
Yeah.
Or we could just walk into it.
No, no, it could be a trap. Next.
Soul has done like scouting before. right?
20 meters. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
sorry, he can
I
come
mean,
back and just
yeah,
say what
tell-
he saw.
yeah.
Like he's done that.
Yes.
He doesn't have to do it through the
Yes.
eye.
Soul zaps away. 2 minutes passes. 3 minutes
So-
passes.
Marc gets increasingly agitated.
And then zap! And the soul comes back.
It took so long.
It was utterly boring. I didn't find any insects. I'm
Where were
sad
you?
now. It was kind of like a cramped space. It was dark. No windows. But there was this gleaming kind of wall, like there used to be in here. Like the room was like cut into half by it. And on the side that I was, there was this, this gleaming light on the floor like this one, and then there was
I see. You've been in the cellar. I get it.
That Patron is saying out loud so that people can hear.
Oh.
So we could teleport back to the house from here.
Yes, and I think that little gem key that you're holding is the thing holding the force field in the cellar together. So, yeah, it will teleport us there. Thank you, so come back to my pocket, please.
Okay, time for
Save us having
sleep.
to walk.
Whee!
Would you like to go to the cellar or walk back?
No, why would I walk by that Kiwi place?
Alright, then I think we're taking a trip. And Nix will put the car alarm back on.
Can you like check the handle?
Make sure to take
Before-
Casimir with us, please.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
within the
Yeah.
boundaries.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
like-
he's coming. He's coming.
Eagle,
But
no!
The eagles, I guess. Are you gonna?
No, I think the eagles by this point are dead.
Alright. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, they only last an hour, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we have a rest like in between as
Yeah.
well?
Oh shit, we did.
Oh, okay, we were stretching out. But anyway, we did use soul anyway. But it's okay. Anyway, carry on. You zap through arcane means into a indeed a dark cellar. The air is musty, stale, dank. Is like heavy dust in the air. You feel like you might not have not moved for a whole century, perhaps, if not more. It's very dark. But Illyria, Nyx, you can see the slight shimmer. Well, everybody can see the slight shimmer, but it doesn't give up that much light mechanically. The light shimmer of like a teal wall that is within the middle of the room, kind of halving it in two. And there is a lot of barrels, very sturdy barrels around you. And crates. They all have this metal kind of belt around them, like the most central belt that has Coptic runes inscribed into them, and they are constantly glowing a faint teal light.
We check one of the crates.
I'm gonna turn the light on. That's all.
You turn on, it's
I throw the flashlight. Yeah.
3 meters of dim light, so it's very, very faint, but you will have like a basic understanding of your surroundings.
By the way, okay, so we're in the cellar. Is there a map for it? Oh. Is there a map for it?
No, sadly not.
Okay.
This is all in our
Theater of the
imagination.
mind. Okay, let's go.
Don't say it like that.
Theater of the mind, indeed. You open one of the crates?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It doesn't seem to have anything in it.
Oh, okay.
And the wine barrels? Oh, I'm assuming they're wine barrels.
You open them as well. Like, it's pretty sturdy to like open them, but when you do, they don't seem to contain anything.
I'm wondering, like, there were runes. Were there runes on like the crates and stuff?
Yes, all of them had this like metal belt, like the widest part of the barrel or the crates just around it, kind of holding the middle part in, very protectively. This is just a strip of metal, which with Coptic
Can we
runes carved
figure
into it.
out what they're for?
Maybe try using the gem next to them.
You do not sense any like activation coming from the gem when you like hold it up to the barrels. Oh, okay. Illyria and Nyx, considering your backgrounds, make me an occult intelligence.
Boy.
Considering my background. What are you up to, GM?
What?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You're scratching your heads.
I mean, is it like, if it's runes, it's probably something magical, right?
Yeah, especially if they're activated. Like there's a light to them.
I mean, I feel like I should know this stuff, but I don't. Can you identify those?
I mean, if you want to spend another hour under here, yes.
Well, I guess part of me hopes that there is something important here. I mean, from what you've said, and if I understand correctly, this was sort of like when you talk to the serpents, what was it? Like some food storage for the victory parade? I mean, I know it has been several centuries, but
I'm curious into why this is interesting to you.
have you forgotten why we're here in the first place?
Oh. Right. Well, I'm curious first to ensure that we are actually safe here. If we're going
Okay,
to be
then-
spending an hour, just a quick sweep upstairs, maybe, I don't know, the last thing I want is to be stumbled upon by more of those shades that are walking around, you know?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna have a look around and like
Then we come
probably
back if everything is fine,
ghost
for sure.
and guard.
Yes, maybe
while
Sol
you
can
do
do a
so.
wee thing.
You
Gonna-
never
Take a hold of I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, go
Just-
ahead.
I'm gonna try and take a look at the barrel
Mm-hmm.
and kind of hold on to it
Mm-hmm.
and think of vinegar.
I was about to say, what happens if you reach into a crate and just think of a nectarine really hard?
And then I put my rotten, disgusting arm into the barrel.
You put your
It's
hand in
starting to
there.
smell bad again.
Yeah, you put your hand in there, and there's nothing but empty air, and you think about this vinegar bottle, hoping to mask the smell, and then suddenly there's the cool sensation of clay in your hand.
Fuck.
You lift up your hand, and in you're holding basically the neck of a clay bottle with a very like wide bottom.
There's stuff in the barrels.
Similar
empty.
to a bag of holding, maybe?
What's in the thing you're holding?
It's like
It's like a jug?
It's like a jug.
It got like a cork, you know, they could plop if you wanna.
An amphora.
Sure, I'll pop it open.
Oh, the pleasant aroma of an apple cider vinegar, you know, floats in the air.
And then I reach into the crate and think of like an apple.
Wait, hold on.
You think about an apple, you feel a little bit silly for a second, and then suddenly you're holding something.
Illyria takes it out.
You got a sumptuous red and yellow apple in your hand.
Illyria just kind of like looks at the others. And takes a bite.
Oh, it's juicy. Like, it's not that kind of like fibrous apple, it's like a juicy one.
I'm gonna
Oh my
pour
God,
the vinegar.
this apple is
I'm
really
gonna
good.
put the vinegar to the side and put my hand in it and think of a nice smelling perfume.
You wait for several seconds. You feel like the air inside the barrel like moves, but then you don't feel anything in your hand.
It's not a food.
Oh, I guess vinegar it is. And I poured some vinegar on my arm.
It's at least a better confused smell this time.
Yeah.
I want to type. Hamata is going to think of like the best candy she's ever eaten, and she's going to think of like one time where she managed to steal some cookies from the house.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to think of a big bag, really like a big sort of like, how do you call it, like a gingerbread man cookie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be like a giant, like a hand-sized gingerbread man.
You feel something glass in your hand.
I pull it out.
You see a glass jar that is full of the kind of brown powder.
I mean, that's mildly disappointing, but I guess this powder. I open it up. I taste the powder.
You start to cough violently. And you
okay?
have a mouth full of cinnamon.
Marc unwittingly doing the cinnamon.
Yes, yes, basically it.
Oh wow, that's strong. Oh man,
I mean, it probably mostly contains ingredients, right?
Oh, I see. Can we like have meat here? Oh, that's great. I mean, with this, we can save Valaki pretty much. I mean, they have an endless supply of ingredients. So all we need is cask shit. Yes. It's been a hot minute.
But if we get this to Cress, we can solve the food issue for the winter, and when the next one comes, hopefully people will be able to come and go freely, and I don't know, maybe even trade with the people from the Protectorate.
It's curious that the Fidgetovs had this whole time and didn't wish to share.
I mean, they were pretty much dead, so...
Illyria, roll me a intelligence check. Just a pure intelligence check.
Yeah. Doing intelligence.
That's a 10.
Well, that's just enough. You remember from the conversations this evening. Oh, wait, would it be you? No, actually, it would be the people in the kitchen. Nix.
Yeah.
Nix and Meridia. Make me an intelligence check.
I'm so smart.
Well, you have a higher chance of succeeding now than what is for, going to. Oh god. Nixus. Hacking confused. Will Meridia save the day?
Wait, wasn't I
really
really
not? Yeah, you were.
Oh yeah, okay.
Damn it,
That,
guys!
you're also roll intelligence. Come on, guys. This gotta.
Please. Do it. Get a 4.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're smart. I get smart.
Okay, you remember from the conversation in the kitchen that the Fedatov had gathered food stores for the coming victory parade of the Savage Empire through the archipelago of Karnas.
So
And-
there's just
And it was stored behind a magical wall that the servants couldn't have access to, and that's why they couldn't get nectarines for Lady Illyria.
shit.
For Lady Titania.
right.
Gianna.
so the box is here. Holy shit. This is it.
I think with this.
This
Wait.
is what's gonna
You're
feed
all
the village.
confused. You're all confused about Thad is talking about. Like, what are you talking about? All of you
Oh.
failed. Failed to
You are
remember.
really smart.
This is the. Next, you remember in the kitchen when we were talking to those two idiots
Right.
that couldn't get nectarines?
Right, yes. I remember.
And they said they couldn't get nectarines because the food stores that they got were blocked behind a magical wall. And then I kind of gesture towards the magical wall right next to us.
It's just kind of looking like, what's going on? I think I was either pretend crying or playing cards.
In these boxes, there's massive food storage.
That's
Just like that back.
great. I mean,
It's like that bag, yeah, exactly.
yeah, I figured it was something like that, but
I think then if we have solved Kresk's food shortage, let's see. I'm still kind of nervous about what's going on upstairs, if there is any sort of threats or hostility above. And if not, then I guess. Well, I guess we're done here.
Hey, wasn't the lady's body, wasn't it?
Right, that's what I'm
Untouched.
trying to
Right.
see. I'm curious about what's happened. Maybe everything is just decimated and old. We
Yeah,
are
we should-
in
we
a
should have a
very
look
small
around.
cellar, and we are not worried about things above us.
Right. Put down the wall then.
Like, bloop, bloop.
You actually know from the identified spell that this wall is one way, and then you can put it down when you go the other way.
oh,
Oh, so we can walk through it, but then I just need to be on the other side to put it down.
Yes.
Just go through it.
The kitchen actually servant said you like one of the Fedatubs had to go into here and then push something through for them to be able to get
yeah.
it.
Right.
Because it was one way.
I love how I had this in the back of my mind out of character the whole time, but the lyrics like the one who wasn't there.
What you as you walk up the stairs, there is quite a lot of stone crumble on the ground, and as you enter into that room, that central hallway with the chandeliers and the big staircase leading up to the second floor and those archways leading into the ballroom, the house, just like Death House in a certain way, finally seems to be like it should. After 500
dilapidated.
years of neglect, it's standing stronger. It's not falling apart because it's made out of sturdier stuff than what the Death House was, or I should say the Durst Manor. And all the bodies that were on the floor and were in this desiccated state are all skeletons.
I guess that means we're done.
We go look at the body of the lady.
Madeleine? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Yes, you enter into the boudoir, and lying on the moth-eaten sofa, or what is remained of it, is a very small skeleton dressed in fine rags.
I guess Ray's dead. No.
I think that's it.
You want to bury them or burn them?
Let's burn all of this thing. Let's burn all of this to the ground, I think.
Oh, actually, you remember something now. Nyx, actually. In the cellar, on the other side of the wall, in like the normal part of the cellar that is not behind lock and key, which had some like normal crates with rotten food stuff in it. There was a section of it. There were a bunch of wine barrels.
Wine? Well, I think the intention here is if everything is, totally as it realistically should be, that we will go fetch our horse and cart and load it up and
Yeah.
and take
then we can
everything
set the
worth
place on fire.
and then burn it down if necessary.
Although I propose maybe like a few, like, I don't know how many people. That's quite a lot of people, but you can't really burn skeletons, right?
I think time will take it. There's not really much more to burn here, but question is if we want to go back for all that gold.
I think we should let this gold be. I think it would just give us more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, well we can at least use it as something.
We can take some just for our expenses, but I don't see what a lot of gold would do for us.
No, I think actually we have this gem. It is a bargaining chip. Maybe if it still stays there, if we really need to, we can say we hold the key to the vault of the Fidetov Manor.
That's very true. I meant like maybe just take a few coins.
I honestly don't think we need them. Coin and money is not going to help us in taking down Strahd, but the riches that we
definitely.
found in this bag and the contents within definitely will be. We have enough gold to keep us going. There's no need to get greedy.
You do.
We do. Collectively. From Van Richten we still have many coins, and
Yeah, we do still have a few. Well then,
we know where it is if we need to come back. And who knows? Maybe one day we will need it, but
I doubt it. I mean,
The chance of someone else having access to this place is
there isn't much.
slim.
There really isn't much to buy in Barovia. No offense.
Okay, again.
Well, when we get out of here,
we're not
going
going
to
to
need
buy our
money.
way out of here.
we're going to need money when we get out.
And this will still be here. Should we
Sure.
need it.
How much money do you need once you get out of here?
I just give her a look.
What?
How many
Spoken
mob
from a
bosses you
place
have
of
to pay off?
privilege.
No, I think Illyria's just like, I mean, she does come from a well-off family, but at the same time, she's like, how much fucking gold can you possibly need?
Very
Do you
stuck- Go ahead.
do you go and check out the wine at any point?
Yeah, no, I think we're taking the wine. The whole thing.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah,
do
the
Yeah,
wine was
we're-
though on the other side of the wall, right, on the mundane side,
Yeah.
rather than the magical side.
I mean, we probably want to check
Ah,
the wine because it's
yeah.
been there for centuries.
And because what's her face wanted it.
Magdalena. Mariela.
Mariella.
Mariella.
No,
Yeah, no, definitely check it out.
Okay. There a crate of actually two crates. One that is there's only one bottle left in it. The kind of the crate where there's like they have created like a a grid within it, holding up several bottles of glass of Trypain de la Stomp. One is full, the other one just have one bottle left. Then there is 4 full wine barrels with Red Dragon, but they all have the year of 3936 on them.
We're taking all of the magic barrel stuff too. I imagine, right?
Yes.
And on top of one of the barrels, there is a discarded letter that is like half open. The seal has been ripped and is incredibly delicate.
Well, that is going to be intriguing for me to read. Indelicately.
Oh?
Presuming it's going to be in Gnomish.
No, it's in Common Markish. Ancient Markish. Well, Markish.
Old Markish. Like Shakespearean Markish.
And
Ye old Markish.
It's written in... It's to Lady Fidatov, Meulen. In a hand style that is trying to be like fancy, but doesn't seem to succeed.
Fake fancy.
Fake fancy, for sure.
Is it possible to read?
Yes. And you read, Lady Fidatov. I know we find ourselves in trying times, and we were less than courteous to each other the last time we spoke. But I do not wish those words to be my last that you hear of me. Let this gift take its place. Enjoy this wine during the wedding celebrations, and please distribute the crush to all your tenants and servants. I'm sure there's plenty to go around, and I'm sure it will be an evening to remember. Forever yours, Dmitri II.
He poisoned them all, didn't he?
Holy shit! It's fucking poison wine.
I mean, yeah, it's horrifying. It's also quite bullish. I thought he was a head hang. Oh.
Can anyone detect if it's actually poison?
500 years later, I don't think even if we did possess this sort of magic, we'd be able to tell.
No, it doesn't have to even be magic. It could just be natural.
What do you mean?
Don't think they
Naked?
can.
I don't know. I mean, we are so. I don't know if it's true. If Dmitri II was actually involved with this, or if it was a whole misunderstanding.
Does it matter?
No, not necessarily.
He's long dead. Now his ancestor is running. He's, trying to run cask, so doesn't matter.
Rest needs food.
And we have it, so let us be on our way and get out of this dreary place.
It's like almost midnight by now, so you find a place to hunker down for the night with a lot of questions, but also a bit of pride of what you have accomplished so far. Not believing your luck, but it did come through some blood, sweat, and tears for sure. During the morning, you work on getting all of the barrels and crates, even the wine barrels. For now, at least, you're not entirely sure what to do with them yet. On top of the wagon, and you set out from the Fidatov estate, perhaps for the last time, rolling down, moving up those rolling hills.
Do we want to burn this?
Hmm?
Do we want to burn the manor?
Do you want to burn the banner?
Why do you want to burn the man so badly?
No, we said we want to burn the bodies.
Yes.
Bodies are bones. There's nothing to burn.
Well, the bones.
Just bury them.
Or bury them. If you must.
I'll bury
I mean,
them.
Okay.
Yeah, Illyria will help.
You spend some time in the morning to gather all the bones from the surrounding area and give them as much
Burn.
dignity as you can.
Burn them all.
And then considering that extra time. Then just before lunch, your wagon sets off towards Kresk again, rolling past these once green fields and the fake sunlight in the air. Now the mists are heavy, the world is grey, and the ground is brown. And you wonder to yourself, is this better? Probably is, but still a little bit depressing. Though you have a backpack full of goodies and a wagon full of food. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic Mystery. Woo!
We did it, chat.